Ready? You know, like how barbershop quartets are like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me get the reverb ready then. If we're gonna do that.
No.
Ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, everybody,
Wait, no. This time I'm starting the intro. You guys No. What's going on, everyone? We're back with another episode of the Reality Rejects. This time I'm starting something off for once. All right, you know what?
But you can't
actually
finish.
Virgin. Boom.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come
What's up? Woo!
All right.
I'm still
You know
a
what?
virgin again.
again.
And even though I don't get pussy.
I swear I'm not gay. I promise.
This is something I can't hear myself anymore, but it's fine.
Wait, keep the reverb. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
The word pussy. Does anyone else find that to be like an uncomfortable word, or is that just me?
No.
Really?
No, I like the word
Like,
pussy.
there's no like comfortable way to say that word.
I have no problem with pussy.
Really?
To me, I've talked
Never
extensively
say that
to my
again.
wife about this. The
About
correct
her.
word.
What?
The correct word for the vagina is pussy.
Yeah, but like, see how like people casual just say like, yeah, you're a dick. Like, dick doesn't like, I don't know. It
Yeah,
gives
you're
me
a pussy.
Give me the I am a pussy.
You know
for
what?
not
It's
liking the word
uncomfortable.
pussy.
The word's uncomfortable to you because you are one.
You are, you know what?
You are what you eat.
Damn.
I was gonna say that, but then I'm like,
I
this
don't know if
is
that's an insult anymore.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you're a dick.
All right, so I'm a little bit of both. Welcome to Halloween, boys. You can be whatever you want.
Whoa. Wait.
Actually, can I just say you guys criticize? Well, Jacob criticized me briefly for my Christmas lights.
No.
However, don't they
I
look
didn't.
Halloween in this view because they're slightly blinking because of the
Not
shutter
really.
on the camera, so it's like Halloweenish.
You know what?
that
I
was
like
good.
them though.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Those are connected.
I actually
Not
like
at
them.
all.
I like them either way, even if it's not Christmas time. Like
It's a very nice ambiance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have them in like one of my rooms in my house.
I like
and
it.
think it's
I
it's just
have
nice.
lights in my room. They're pixie lights. They're like the turquoise blue.
Don't ask me where we're gonna put it, but I want a
just like-
Christmas tree in here for Christmas time.
Okay.
Yo, I know exactly where we're gonna put it.
I got a nice bush.
I don't want to know what that means, but okay. Anyways,
You really don't know what that means?
I said I know what it means.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't mess with the Zohan over here. Fucking talking to his bush.
Little George is in the jungle down there.
Donadio, you said you had something. What were you pulling up? What were you pulling up
no,
here
I
with?
actually have a topic
What
today.
is it?
You know what? I'll be the first one to start a topic. Okay, so I kind of want to know if any of you have like stories of like
Spit it out, boy. Why you skipping all the words?
Spit it out or swallow.
You know what? I'm just very bad at remembering. I'm trying to remember the topic myself.
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
oh shit moments or stuff where you should have got caught, but like you didn't. Like you were so close to getting caught, and like
What is
something
that?
you got away with.
You're talking like a crime?
Not like a
You trying to
crime,
incriminate
just
us?
like something like you did something that you didn't want people to know, and then you got away with it. Like say you were like you snuck into somewhere, and then
Okay,
the people never
okay.
found out, and then you made it out scot-free.
That's an interesting question. I don't really get in a lot of trouble because I'm good at not doing bad things.
Doesn't have to be something illegal.
That's true, but illegal. I explore a lot of abandoned buildings. No, that's not really interesting. One time I stole Airheads on accident from a ShopRite. I was like really young. I was with my grandma. She watched me do it. I didn't mean to
Scandals.
steal it. I just never put them down, and I never scanned it. I kind of just walked out with Airheads in my hand.
You're an absolute thief. Yeah,
I'm
what a scandalous.
bad person.
That makes sense for you.
Right?
But no,
Like being
no.
dumb and not.
No,
Putting-
just stealing.
It's because I'm black.
I never said that.
What other?
Why?
reason-
Why
I-
would you think that?
Why-
I don't think that's particularly nice.
I think that's a really mean thing to think, Brandon.
Why would I? I didn't say it because of that. I'm just saying
Why'd you
it makes
say it?
sense because the type of person you are.
What? Huh?
What?
Am I do it because I steal things? I'm a bit of a cradle robber. That doesn't mean I steal product. You know, because listen, I'm a whore. Leave me alone.
Hey, Donadio,
Yeah.
where's Joffrey?
So you guys know how I said I bring back Joffrey every episode. Where is he? He's on the side right here. Joffrey.
Come on, man.
Joffrey.
You already lost him.
Joffrey.
Wait,
Dude.
before you even do that, can we just say we totally we're assholes to him because he had a topic that we
Yeah.
briefly didn't even get to, and then you immediately changed it. Like,
I'm sorry.
Joffrey's dead.
Dun dun dun.
I dropped my computer on him. He got mutilated. Like, he's just the dust. And that's why I want to introduce you guys to Jeremy.
Oh, he wasn't. No one was prepared.
I
for
thought
that.
you got him already.
It's literally just Trevor's big box of goldfish.
Jeremy!
Oh, he dropped
I
them
can't reach
already.
him. I can't reach him. Okay, I got this. There we go.
You know what you should do? You should leave it in the back with it's dead.
Jeremy, guys. Because you got
Can
all
we
the
get like a
germs on
fishbowl in here?
Jeremy.
Where the fuck are we gonna put a fish
Oh,
bowl?
no,
There's a
no.
tiny one.
I have a genius idea. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to say, though. It'll be a surprise.
You're gonna forget.
No, I'm not. Although, I didn't make the Twitter for Joffrey, but I guess it doesn't matter because he died before he would have gotten the post.
Yeah, how many Joffrey men? What is the race? Do they have like a race? How many of these guys are you gonna go through?
I hope Jeremy
Next
lives.
week it's gonna be like my tablet crushed, Jeremy.
No, the night I went home, what happened was I was playing
Didn't
like...
even live
God.
No,
more
he
than
didn't.
5 hours.
No, he didn't. He didn't live very long. And like I got home and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take such good care of him. I'm gonna put him in a very safe spot. And then I moved my computer, and then I noticed, I'm like, wait, where did I put Joffrey? I lifted my computer and I'm like, oh no, he's gone. He's gone.
No.
You know what's really sad?
What?
He died the same way you're going to, a virgin.
How would a goldfish?
You didn't just do that. No! He'll never know. He'll never.
He ate the last donut again. Oh my god. Bro, you did this.
I did try to hand it to you, and you weren't paying attention, and he just went whoop.
I'm always in my own world like 90% of the time.
I didn't eat the last donut last time.
Yeah,
He
you
was
gave-
making
you
funeral
gave me
arrangements.
1/4 of it.
But did he eat all of it?
Yeah, I'm
Did
talking
he
about my
eat
dead.
all of it? Did he eat all of it?
Okay,
Did I did he eat all of it?
He didn't eat all
so,
of it, but-
there you go. He's not a bad person after all, boys. He's kind of like, he kind of helped you. It's less bread for your system, Too much bread, too much carbs. He's really doing you a solid. He's looking out for you. Getting those gains.
is this health class?
Could be.
No.
The way you
So
were
we're going back to the
fondling his
topic or
balls
no?
before.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's go
sorry.
to the topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what?
Sorry, go on, please. Disregard.
Okay. No, but what I was asking is, okay, like how about like an oh shit moment, like something like that was a close call.
Do you have one?
Like, oh yeah, I have one. Like one for example that I was thinking of was what's it called? My family and I and like a whole bunch of family friends. We all went on a vacation trip to Punta Cana.
Where's that?
It's in the Caribbean. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure.
okay.
I'm not exactly sure where it is around, but probably somewhere in there.
What
But
the fuck's your problem? You have like something in your eye?
Wait, yo, I'm trying to read this.
Why do you gotta do this? He's trying.
Donadio's trying to tell a story and you're winking at yourself?
No, because I was trying because I'm
I'm
looking at the
sorry,
camera. You know
Donadio.
how the camera flips?
I'm sorry, man.
Can
see
we
what
stop
you
being dicks to his story?
Sorry,
Let him
go ahead.
Thank
actually
you.
get through
Thank
something.
you, guys. Okay, but what's it called? We went to Punta Cana with a whole bunch of family friends and everything.
He said
and,
Punta Cana.
Sorry. I don't know. Please go on.
Okay, but so anyways, when we went there, honestly the place is beautiful. It's really nice. It's a really nice resort and everything. Brandon's an asshole. And what are you doing? Why do you just keep staring at yourself? You're like staring into your own soul in the TV.
Bro,
For
I
anyone who
looked
doesn't
so
know,
good.
Yeah, if you look that good, you'd be staring at yourself too.
That is kind of a whole look. You look a little cute today.
Kind of a little sus,
You
but
look
like
a little cute today, man. What's going on? What you doing
Good.
out here? What you doing?
Come on, let's let him get through his story.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys know the more you interrupt me, the more I'm going to forget, and the more I'm going to repeat the same
Can
detail
we
over
please
and
not
over
let him
again.
get to the story? Just the whole episode is him trying to get to this
The whole
story.
story is that we went to Punta Cana, and no, we didn't get past that part. That's going to be it. Okay, so now I got to restart.
No,
because
no!
I literally have to do this because I don't remember unless I say the whole story in
went to
order.
Punta Cana.
Okay, and then we went with family, friends, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Resort was beautiful. It was a
How
really nice
beautiful
place.
was it?
It had, don't know, really fucking beautiful. There was like the pool was fucking huge. That thing was like a mile long.
It's a mile-long pool
No,
of
like
Punta
it was
Cana?
fucking insane.
I'm very impressed.
Was it
but-
wet there?
Yeah,
the
I mean,
pool?
Was it like a moist environment?
no, it was like a tropical environment, which I guess you could say it was kind of like human.
Exotic?
Is it
Quite
dry?
exotic.
Is it
The
California
temperature was
dry?
exactly like 97 degrees.
Consistently?
But there was a wind flow of it, like.
What was the humidity level?
The humidity level was.
Do you know what the UV level was?
I could tell you the air quality as well. It was.
All right, so you were at the pool in Punta Cana.
Yeah. Okay. Why is everyone making fun of my storytelling? Okay. I don't remember where I was. Okay.
Punta Cana.
Anyways. The resort ended up being like really shitty, or the food was. No, everything was great except for the food. The food was absolutely awful, and everyone hated it. I literally ended up eating just bread and rice every.
I don't know, man.
We're such assholes, I swear to God. I'm sorry, I
What
actually feel bad.
happened?
I'm kidding.
He just starts laughing, and I start laughing. I don't know what we're
Donadio,
laughing
I'm
about.
so sorry,
I'm so
man.
sorry. Go ahead.
What were we laughing about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Punta Cana.
You know what? Brandon, why don't you start a topic?
No, I really don't go. No, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Go ahead.
He actually genuinely looks upset.
He is upset.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because you
Damn.
know I'm bad at at telling I'm very
Yeah.
bad at telling stuff and that
No, I'm
doing
sorry.
his best.
I don't mean to laugh. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I won't say anything. I'll put my mic down.
yeah, and that's gonna make you laugh more.
I mean, in his defense, he had the mic down the entire last episode every time he spoke.
Yeah, that is true.
Damn, that is true.
Okay. Anyways, the food ended up being really shit and everything. So what ended up happening was we all just
Stop looking at yourself. Just stop looking at yourself and you won't
Go
laugh.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I need to have just a camera
Oh,
on
yeah.
you. That's what we need. It's just a you camera that doesn't see that. Next
You
episode.
just need to blog Brandon.
I'm
No,
just gonna look
cover
at
your
you.
face. Stop
I'm
looking.
just gonna look at you.
This is,
This is not more awkward.
he's trying to tell his near-death experience.
I could tell he's getting pissed off.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, I have an idea.
You
Wait.
keep laughing.
Wait,
at
I have
it.
an
the
idea. I have an
reason
idea.
I know I'm gonna keep telling it, and then this has got to.
Good
That's actually a good idea.
Good move.
At
You
least
just
until
turned
we're done with this
the, you just turned
segment.
the TV
Yeah.
off.
Okay. So pretty much what happened was, like I said 5 other times, the food was terrible. So everyone was kind of just getting really sick of it. We were sick of having the same stuff over and over again because no one really liked it. So what we did is we ended up there's another resort right next door. And that resort also had a water park and just a lot more activities to do around the whole place.
Not your hotel. It wasn't your hotel. It was a different hotel.
It was another one, just right next door. So the thing is, they have you wear wristbands, though, so you can't sneak over to the other resort.
Makes sense.
But what I noticed was, if you just turn around your wristband, it's the same color as the other resort.
Those
So-
fools.
What? My family and 2 other people did from the group we were with, we all decided to just flip our wristbands and one at a time cross over at the beach because it connected through the beach. We all just crossed over at the beach,
Scam.
walking one over at a time slowly, and then we all got to the other one. But the thing is, when you go to get food at the other resort and stuff,
Yeah.
you have to show your wristband. But if you look closely, you could tell it's inside out. If you actually look at it. So when we're walking in line stuff, we just made sure to go with other people that had their wristbands, and we had to spread ourselves out so they didn't see multiple people with a flip wristband. And we would have to get food by spreading ourselves out and stuff. And we somehow got away with it. We made it no problem.
Did you
no
do it more
trouble.
than one day or just one day?
No, just that one day
Because
because
they changed the wristbands.
yeah, they changed the wristbands.
The color?
Yeah. So
Most
what
places do
happened
Yeah.
is we literally got away with it somehow, but then another family tried to end up doing it.
They got busted?
And oh yeah, because they all tried to walk over at one time. But we went to that other resort. We're like, holy shit, this food is actually edible. Our food was awful. And like we were like, we literally stayed there for like the entire day. And I don't know how we got away with it because everything you do there, you need to show your wristband.
Sure.
And like, literally, I don't know how they didn't catch us because there's people.
I feel like
looking
they
everywhere.
don't care. Like they really don't care.
No, they do. They
Oh,
do.
Do they?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
no, they're
super
really strict. Yeah, they're really strict about it. We just made sure to blend in, act like casual, and be like, oh,
bunch
what's
of
up?
people
Like, just,
walking around, la-di-da.
no, you just like flash it real quick, and then they don't think on it.
Good
Like you just walk,
actors.
like you're talking to another person, and then you just put it up real quick, and then just continue walking. Like
That is dope as hell, man.
Yeah.
That is like a you should have gotten cut. That's what you were talking about, like should have gotten caught moments.
yeah, exactly, like something like that. Like because technically, if we did get caught, like if you get caught like 3 times, I think it's like they'll literally just kick you out of the hotel.
Valid.
Which, you know, in a different country, that's a little
Where is that?
That would
Located?
suck. Punta
Is that-
Cana.
yeah. I think we're at a
Is that
Hard Rock
Mexico?
hotel,
Is that Mexico?
No, he said it was
like in the Caribbean.
the
I'm pretty sure.
Caribbean.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. But anyone have any stories like that? You know, like kind of like that.
Not really. I mean, that's like a grandma's, like slipping coupons type story. I have not really. My grandma Marcia, she got us kicked out of Brick 46 once.
Really?
Like,
Why?
Wait, before
like-
it burned down or after they rebuilt?
I don't know. This was a few years ago. I mean, this has nothing to do with your topic, but she's just the type of person who would do something like that, which I guess kind of doesn't connect. But I guess, how the story I believe goes is that like prior to us going there, she tried to like give them an expired coupon and like fight with them about it. Yeah, Jewish grandmas. Yeah, as you do.
Oh, like
And it didn't work out. So we went to Brick 46. It was me, my mom, my brother Josh, and Grandma. And we walk in. The first thing she says when we walk in those doors is, "Remember me?"
what the fuck?
Yep. Followed by her going to the bar and talking to the bartender and talking shit about the manager to the bartender while the manager was in the seat next to her.
Oh my! Like that worker must have been like so nervous. Like, oh my god! Like, yeah. Like just agreeing and like looking over at the manager. Like, I don't mean this. I
Sure.
don't mean this.
Yep. Sure enough, we did get kicked out of Brick 46.
Did you actually?
He was like, "You never come back. I'll buy you lunch. Never come back." It was great.
Buy who lunch?
My mom and I and my brother.
Mm.
Like, he'd give us a free lunch, but my grandmother can never come back.
She never came back.
Well, she's dead now, so.
Oh well, I guess she never came back.
Really
Yeah.
permanently got kicked out.
Yeah.
Maybe she haunts Brick 46 now.
I doubt it. She passed away in Florida. Maybe she came all the way up here just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
That would be a Grandma Marcia thing to do. I loved that woman. That one was the coolest. She used to have nicknames for all of like my brothers and I. So
I'm sorry. It's like,
So-
and we're number 1. And we're number 2.
well, so we're all white. We're all white. Well,
Oh.
Oh,
Are we
shit.
sure about that?
Oh,
they're
fuck.
all white. I'm a black sheep in the house. I'm the ugly duckling.
Like if
I'm
I
the
turn off
black
all the
one.
lights, you may still see them. You just blend right in.
Oh, I would if I smile, will you be able to see me?
Oh, it didn't really do anything.
Yeah,
did
no.
not.
there's
Actually, that still
all
looks
the
pretty
lights.
good.
So what was it? Oh yeah, Jared was. I don't even know. I don't remember what my older brother was. But Josh was a perfect person. Jackson was. I don't know. I just know that all of them had really nice ones, and I was special.
Like
I was the
just-
special J.
Just
I was just the special J.
because you were black.
Maybe.
No.
I really don't know what it was. She always said it was a good thing, but I'm like, special just makes me sound like, a little. Nah.
You're walking on a tree.
I think we can get what
waters.
you infer.
I was like, Grandma, what do you, I don't know. What is she trying to tell me? I'm not going to say
You're
what
different.
it feels like. What does that mean, Donadio? How am I different? Different how? Different like a clown? Like, am I like, what do you mean different? Different how?
You're special in your own way. I can't identify that. because I'm not-
God damn it. Are you special? Like in school, did you have an IEP?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely like slow.
What?
Welcome to the club.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, hold on. We have IEPs. What do you mean by slow?
Like I'm a very slow learner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's because like I do have ADHD. It
Okay.
has been like I think it's quite obvious by me always being like
No.
in my own world. Like,
What?
Didn't- I had never noticed.
Couldn't. No.
You don't have ADHD, do you?
No.
So do you have ADHD?
No.
So you and I have ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Did it affect your school? Like going to school? Like, did it fuck you up?
oh my god, I didn't pay attention a day. I was just doing my own shit.
How old
every
were you
single
when you
time.
got your IEP?
Maybe sophomore year.
Really? Oh, you were
that's
late.
Yeah, I know. No, I got it
Wow.
very
Oh,
late.
See, I got mine in like 5th grade or something like that.
Mine was 4th grade after I got drugged up, and then I failed 4th grade, and they were like, "What do we do with them?"
Wait, I'm sorry. We just glossed over that pretty bit. You got drugged up
Yeah, I got drugged up.
in the sense of you got drugs for your. What do you mean when you say drugged
I
up?
was,
What
go-
is it
I
called?
was I was a troubled kid. My parents like put me on heavy drugs,
Oh, okay.
and it just fucked me.
I was waiting to
academically.
hear that in 4th grade you were like high on cocaine or something like that. That's what I was.
Cocaine,
Dude,
baby.
as a 4th grader, we don't touch cocaine. We're past that shit. We're in the heroin territory.
Remember, like in 6th grade, whatever, 5th grade, whatever.
May I acquire some Joffrey's cousins?
One just went on the floor.
I'm not. I don't discriminate.
No, I
May
know how
I?
you felt.
That's very cool. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry.
Wait, what do you felt? What?
Remember, like in 6th, 7th grade, no, 6th, 5th grade, whatever, when like Dare was like a thing, and like you always had those girls or people like, I would never touch drugs. Freshman year.
Look at them now.
They're
I
all
know.
addicted to drugs.
No.
Thank you
Can I
for the
please
gold.
have some?
Here, take some out of mine. I already, just because
I can't look.
I don't share well, so just take like 3.
I won the Dare essay competition in my school.
Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't.
I have the bear and the pin somewhere.
Dare is such a
Wait.
failed program.
The bear is from the winning the essay thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I guess I won because I have the bear.
Do you
Is it
really?
From you or your
Did
brother?
you get a medal?
Oh wait, maybe it was from my brother. I don't know. I know
What
I
is
have
a
the
Dare
bear.
essay?
You know, you have to write the Dare essay in the Dare program.
You didn't do that?
If I did, I don't remember. I don't. Dare was like such a broken system when I was like growing up.
Does anyone remember the song?
No.
D, I won't do drugs. A, won't be an animal. R, I will respect myself. E, I will educate me. And then it just repeats and repeats.
Awful.
And repeats.
I hate that song.
The
Yeah.
part that says respect yourself is really gets me.
Because of drugs.
Just in general, like, I don't know, that's a weird say. I'm gonna respect myself.
I mean, how is
Like
that
I will
weird?
respect my body. Like I won't do.
No, I get
won't,
what it
like, put this
says,
stuff on
but
my
like,
body.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I don't care about respecting myself in that regard. I don't know.
Drugs. I don't trust that stuff. Not drugs. I mean, obviously I don't trust
you
drugs.
trust
I
drugs?
don't trust drugs, but like I don't trust like Dare or any of that shit. It's all like government funded like programs that are just manipulative.
You know that cop is coming to the school high.
Oh, guaranteed. I was talking to a cop actually at a wedding. He was the officiant. He was a retired cop, and he's like, I never did drugs. Like, I never did weed before, like, whatever. But now that I'm like retired, it's the only way I can sleep. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right. If you look at like the way the government like treats drugs, like let's talk about weed for a second. Like it's a class
Wait,
A or
okay.
whatever drug.
Are we gonna get into political stuff?
No,
It's not
no.
political.
Are you
Yeah.
afraid of getting into deep conversation?
No, just political stuff.
What do you mean?
I don't
Like-
think this is
I don't
Is
think
it
it's
not?
politi-
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think it's
okay.
political at all.
Continue that. Continue that. Continue.
Are you afraid of talking about drugs?
No.
Are you afraid
Yeah.
to do drugs?
Well, no, I wouldn't do them.
No, me either.
What do you mean? Like what about medications and stuff?
Well, yeah.
I don't really take the medicine, honestly.
Okay.
Brandon's an anti-vaxxer.
No, I'm fully vaccinated.
No, I know.
But,
I'm
like,
joking.
When I'm
And you
sick,
say you don't want to get. I'm sorry. You say you don't want to get political, and then you say the most political thing so far in the show.
True.
when
fair.
I'm sick, I don't like. I'd rather fight through the pain. I'd rather take a nap before.
No, I'm the same. I am in the same way, but mine's probably more laziness.
No, I wouldn't say laziness.
Or I don't know. I just feel like if I don't need a drug, I don't want a drug.
No, not. It's more the fact of medicine. When like a lot of medicine, like I don't feel good when I take like, let's say I don't know NyQuil or whatever. I feel drowsy, obviously because it makes you drowsy, whatever. Because why? What is the best way to heal your body? Sleeping, resting.
Yeah.
So all medicine has a little part of make you drowsy to fall asleep. And make,
Not all of them.
I'm not saying. I'm saying some like medicine, that's how
They react with your body.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm talking like with DARE and like the government's involvement with drugs and stuff like that. It's very fugazi. It's very tricky. Now, I don't remember all of so there's some facts that I'm like not hazy on. Also, anything we say on the show is strictly out of our brains. We are not professionals, so don't like assume we know what we're talking about ever. Well, I'm totally talking out of my ass of whatever my brain comes up with.
True.
But like marijuana was like a class A or class 1 drug or something like that,
Yeah.
which is on par with like having no medical benefits and stuff like that. Whatever. Obviously, that's not true. It's just the government is just controlling these types of substances. Obviously, heroin and whatever, meth. These are dangerous, deadly drugs. But weed or I'm trying to think of psilocybin. Those are not on par with those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's very twisted and
Can I
manipulated.
ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? This is kind of old school YouTube, but you might remember FPS Russia. He was like a Russian guy that would make gun videos.
Wait,
Oh,
yes. Oh, I
yes.
know what you're
He's
Hello,
talking
my
about.
friends. This is FPS Russia, and I'm gonna,
I do. He was in America, right?
Yeah, he was.
from
It was fake.
America?
He was fake. He's not even
Yeah.
Russian.
Okay.
His name is
Yes.
Kyle Myers. Is his actual name.
Wait,
Yes.
is that the one who's like, I gave my pet Russian a gun, and then
Yeah. He was huge. He was the number one. He was the biggest subscriber YouTube channel for a period of time.
Really?
Like passing Ray William Johnson or before Ray
No, passing Ray William Johnson.
Really?
Yeah, I mean
Very
his channel
impressive.
still has, I think, 10 million subscribers or something, though he hasn't made a
Okay.
video. And you may wonder, why did he stop making YouTube videos? Well, 2 reasons. One, there was a kind of a suspicious way that his business partner got murdered by
That'll do
shot.
it. That'll
So
cause
there
some
was
controversy.
some controversy there, but he started making videos again a couple of years after that controversy, and then it stopped. Well, why is that? Well, this guy who does a podcast called PKA, I'm a fan of that. It's been going on for like
He
10
does
plus
it?
years. Yeah, he's part of the podcast.
Okay.
So it's one of the longest podcasts ever running. It's past 10 years now.
Good.
But anyway, he had some issues with the government with some marijuana. So he would get his marijuana delivered in the mail.
Okay.
And I was part of it. And I guess some agency figured that out or whatever, and they tried to go after him for state charges because he lives in Georgia, where it's definitely not legal.
Right.
And they actually arrested him, and they arrested him wrong. So he actually got away with it. But then the feds came in. The federal government decided to press charges on him because he has a weapons license to manufacture weapons. So all of a sudden, essentially what he got caught with was a little bit of marijuana. It was not selling or anything like that, but he had a text message on his phone that the police took, of course, and the text message said that, oh yeah, when you get over, to his girlfriend. It was a text to his girlfriend, hey, when you come over, we can have some weed. Well, because he had that text message, it was now considered drug trafficking. And for every weapon that he had, it was additional up to 10 years of imprisonment, because if you have marijuana and you're drug trafficking with a weapon, that is how, so he was facing, because he had hundreds of guns. There was a point in time in this process in court that he had quite literally hundreds of years worth of, more than a person's lifetime.
Is he in jail?
He ended up going to prison.
Fuck.
They reduced it significantly. But by the way, it's just like they took all of his guns, $1 million plus in guns that he owned.
$1 million?
They destroyed them all. Yeah, because he had hundreds of weapons.
Oh my god.
They destroyed them. So he lost millions of dollars. This court battle and everything took 3-4 years, which cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wow. He ended up in prison, federal prison, for 3 months, and was on federal probation for 2 years, which he just got out of last week.
That's so fucked.
Just because he had a little bit of marijuana.
That's so fucked up.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Yep. But the thing is, that happened to so many people.
Right.
The only reason I know this story is because he's kind of a minor league celebrity.
Yeah.
And he had the money to fight it, quite honestly. The only reason he got 3 months instead of
Good lawyers?
10 years is he had good lawyers. That's really it. So how many people are in prison for stupid shit like, all of a sudden you had drugs, but now you were going to share it with your wife or girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, whatever, and now it's considered drug trafficking?
That's
yeah,
really
that's
fucked
a
up.
really dumb charge.
Now that's
for
why
that.
it's a tricky line, because Jersey now is legal. Well, it's still in the process of getting legal.
You can smoke it. It's legal.
But that's the thing of what I'm wondering if the government's gonna take the people that are in jail for
And release them?
Not release them, but not all of them that are have big drug amounts actually selling, but like just a little like whatever.
Well, the problem is a lot of these charges they're overcharged. So like, sure, you might say, okay, we're going to release everyone that has minor drug charges, but how many people just had a little bit of marijuana, but because of some technicality, now they're in for drug trafficking or drug dealing or something
really
like that?
That's really fucking twisted.
But here's the other problem. Until all the states can legalize it, sure, but until the federal government gets their shit together, that does not stop the federal government from still pressing charges in states where it's legal. So technically, on a technical level, I'm not saying this would normally happen, but sure, let's say in New Jersey it's legal. You could smoke in front of a cop. I wouldn't do that today still, but you could. But if you smoke in front of an FBI agent who's a federal officer, you're committing a crime as far as he's concerned. On a federal law, he could still arrest you. You could still be prosecuted in federal court.
That's why I think it's such a tricky line of like why like it's confusing for some people. Even confusing to me. I don't even do that shit.
Right.
But like, it's such a fine line that like they have to find that fine line and get it together.
They don't care. They just want money off it.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. You legalize it and tax the hell out of it.
But like, here's the thing: who's gonna take in charge of it? The cigarette company. Think about it.
I don't think.
No,
Actually,
I don't
think that's true. It
Really?
would have already. To be quite honest, there's a $1 billion legalized weed industry already in this country.
Is there?
Multi-billion. Yeah.
Weed's huge, man. I mean, it's just also fucking twisted because like if you look at like alcohol. All right, this is getting like deep into like the politics of drug use, but like alcohol, right, was once illegal, now legalized, and like is everywhere, and is like the social norm drug. Like that is a drug that people are just like cool with, but is like not only one of the most dangerous, but the most damaging as well.
Totally, yeah.
Which is just baffling to me why the government decided. There's a quote, I forget who even said it, but there was a quote about why they were cracking down on marijuana, and it was to crack down on like the blacks and the hippies, right?
I know what you're talking. I've heard that.
Quote.
Yeah.
It's all politics.
It was some important person that made a really bad comment. It would not hold up today.
Oh god.
It was just like it was all like it was
essentially like those Negroes and their alcohol. And,
yeah. It was black people and hippies were like a targeted demographic by the government, and they couldn't just like stop them due to freedom of speech. They couldn't just stop the protesting, for people to have equal rights. Yeah. So instead, they just were like, well, let's just make something that's really popular within their community illegal, and just destroy them that way.
Can I say this though? I'm very proud of this in a way. We're getting better. This drug thing is gonna, or at least marijuana is, it's gonna be done very soon.
Definitely. I think in the next 10 years.
It's bridging party lines. Like, I'm not going to say this person's name. I'm not going to put them out there. However, a fairly close family friend of mine who is late 70s, so he's older.
Yeah.
Very hardcore Trump, supporter, okay? Very hardcore conservative. He's been his whole life. He's, businessman, older guy.
Sure.
Your stereotypical, conservative Republican. You know what makes him go to sleep every night? His marijuana cookies and brownies and stuff that he enjoys every night to go to sleep. Now, this is not the person you would think would be, consuming those things.
Right.
But the fact that this older, very conservative Republican is full on, he's full support for marijuana. So one liberal thing he's like full on support of. There's a lot of people like him out there. It is starting to bridge the party lines. Wow. Even the people that were fighting marijuana like 10 years ago have really forgotten why they're even really fighting it anymore. I give it 5 more years and the marijuana thing will be done.
You think 5? I definitely, I mean, that'd be nice. That's like perfect. I would say within 10 years we'll be fine. Honestly, I think within the next 10 years, marijuana and psilocybin will be...
I don't know the second one.
I don't know that at all.
Shrooms.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Definitely will be decriminalized.
They don't kill people, really, do they?
Shrooms?
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't it, like, trip you out or whatever?
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, it's a psychedelic.
Yeah, so, like, why would they make that legal?
If
it doesn't do any actual harm to you, and it doesn't...
So let me give you an example. Cancer patients, their mass study giving them psilocybin has made, like, terminal cancer people, has made their feelings on what's going on significantly better. It has cured their depression. It has helped them come to terms with death. there are countless reasons why psilocybin should be used as a medical substance. I mean, not to shout out Joe Rogan, my boy, but like, same thing with like DMT, just like the psychedelic world. It's a whole other. The reason why the government made psychedelics illegal is to prevent future social movements. Right. I mean, if you look at
it's all about control.
It's all about control. It's all about control. If you look at like just throughout history, coffee. Did you know coffee used to be illegal?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Coffee's a drug.
Some
Caffeine
coffee
is
is still illegal.
Sure, I'm sure
Like
it is.
I think it's like Cuban coffee or like something. There's certain places where I know it's illegal to get coffee from.
If you look at each human like revolution, each like large human advancement, there is usually some sort of substance involved with that large advancement. Coffee, could be wrong on the exact timeline here, but I'm pretty sure coffee was like the driving force for the Industrial Revolution.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I'm pretty sure that coffee was what started that. Started this great talk. Alcohol was the working man throughout the 90s. Marijuana is going to be the enlightening age, 100% guaranteed.
The enlightening age.
Yeah, it's just like when it comes to like.
I feel like we're playing a game of civilization right now. It's like we just entered the enlightening age.
That's right. We get advancements each time. We get a new substance.
Just smoke in the lightning age. Just a smoky.
That once we get past this point, it's gonna change the world. As long as the world doesn't blow up and die in the next 20 years, because we're gonna lose Florida.
Well,
hold up. That's a great topic to like, not just brush past. You know how, like,
Florida?
No, just like global warming.
No, like not only that, but like, do you think like
Do I think?
No.
No.
But hold up, let me finish my.
Sorry,
fucking talk.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, sorry. Go.
I'll kill you.
Go.
Painful thing.
You're
to hold
still
your
the
mic close
virgin.
to
You're
the-
the lowest of the totem pole here.
No, I'm here for you, dog. Boop.
Oh, sweet. A tear in my eye.
Spit it out,
Stop being a
bitch.
little bitch, Trevor. No, I'm kidding.
Came at you for
What the
nothing.
fuck, man?
He says that to everyone.
Go. Say your thing.
You
Say your thing. What are you saying?
Do you think the sun would like explode? You know what they say? Like the world's gonna end in
Do
like
you think the sun is going to absorb us?
not absorb us, but like
It will.
I can tell you the real answer. Yeah, I was
It
going to
will.
say the answer in
Correct.
in
Really?
4.5 billion years.
The sun will consume us. That is factual. 100%.
Well,
yes. No. Yes.
No, well, our sun's too small to turn into like a supergiant or anything like that, and it's too small to turn into like our
Yeah,
sun is
tell me
gonna
about that.
our sun is gonna fade.
No.
Yeah.
No.
ooh, good
False.
2 point of views.
No, it's not a
Uh-oh.
point of view. This is
Uh-oh.
science. The sun will expand. Once the
Well, it
sun
expands-
So I can't remember what the sun burns. There's a specific substance. There's a specific fuel source.
Isn't it,
Imagine someone-
isn't it hydrogen?
imagine
I
Is it
someone
think
hydrogen?
it is
fact checked
hydrogen.
Yeah, it's
I
hydrogen.
don't.
I
I
hope
didn't
someone
want
fact checked
I didn't
him.
want to say it, but there's a.
Well,
it
if
might
you
be
say it's
hydrogen.
if you think it's it, and I think it's probably
it might be.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
again out there. We're not scientists here,
So in about 4.5 billion years, the sun will expand because now that it's no longer burning, it's one thing, and it'll just start growing. It will absorb. It'll literally burn us alive.
But why is
That's
it
not-
gonna do that?
Why is it?
It
gonna
runs
do
out of
that?
fuel.
It just runs out of fuel.
How does it run out of fuel?
but it runs out of
burns it all.
hydrogen. There's a finite amount of
hydrogen
hydrogen.
that it's able to utilize through its own gravitational force or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. I mean, our solar system is it's only temporary, right? I mean, once the sun expands. Now, I don't know if that means that our sun will eventually become a supernova or it will become a black hole.
It won't. It's
I
too
don't
small.
know what the difference is.
It's too small from
Of
everything
how
that
that happens.
from everything that I've watched. I'm
Yeah,
I think we're
you
both
watch
into
the
this
shows.
stuff, but yeah, I don't. It's too small. Generally speaking,
How
what
does
happens?
a black hole create? though?
well,
It's large.
it's complex.
complicated. I can
but,
tell you.
But generally speaking, it's a sun that's so big that when
Like
the
a
fuel
gas
does,
giant.
yeah, it's a gas giant, and when it does run out of fuel, it has so much mass that but the thing is, it just shrinks all in 1 second. Where
So
you
is
have
that
all
what
this,
like a star is?
Let
Like,
me-
I thought stars.
Let me
like,
give you an example. If you were to take a spoon and were able to scoop out a piece of like the sun onto this spoon, it would literally destroy Earth of how heavy it is, how much density is within just a little bit of a giant sun. So imagine that much density, right? Now it's collapsing in on itself. Once it runs out of fuel or whatever, it can't expand anymore. All that pressure, all that buildup, it's like a giant rubber band. It's gonna come in on itself. It's not just going to be an explosion. It's going to create like a
Because like, how
singularity.
far
It's
are
gonna-
we from like the sun? Like I know that
We're far. I mean, we're
Uh,
close enough
certain
to
amount of miles.
stay
I
warm.
used to know it.
We're in
It's like-
what's called the Goldilocks zone.
Okay.
It's just a zone where we get enough from the sun and other things where we're able to sustain life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the exact number of how far we are from the sun. We're like close, but
Thank you,
we're not
Trevor's
like.
looking it up.
Are you googling it? We're close. We're not like. I mean, millions and millions of miles away.
92.779 million miles away.
So millions of miles away, but I mean enough to stay warm and be able to have a planet. You know, there's a lot of planets out there with Goldilocks zones.
I will say, well, yeah, and there's moons even of
Yeah,
planets.
yeah.
There's a lot of potential life, but I think you'll agree with this. I think we're way more likely to actually die as a civilization. First of all, we will not live 4.5 billion years as humankind to even
I actually
live
don't
for
think
that.
so.
Well, hold on. Let me just
Okay.
make my point. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this at all. It's actually been causing some issues, and especially the tech world recently.
Tesla?
No.
Okay.
And that is, it's from the sun. The sun's going to kill us, but it's just solar radiation and solar flares and stuff like that.
Those are going to be bad.
Quite honestly, it takes one bad solar flare that we have no warning from
to EMP
wipe
our
us.
entire country.
Well, not
entire
even does that
world.
kill us. If one really bad solar flare,
The gamma rays?
yeah, we just dead. Like that's literally it.
Yeah.
And there's no warning. Honestly, there is absolutely no
We
warning.
have 8 minutes to prepare
Yeah, it's
for nothing because we would die.
Yep.
we
And
wouldn't
literally by the time we have images from it, it would already be the 8 minutes.
Right.
So
Right.
by the time you really almost don't have time.
And that's like not even the biggest threat to humankind. I mean, we literally have Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
You know what though? I've looked a lot into that, and I know we're
It's
like
gonna happen.
We're like what is it? I think they say we're like
We're in it.
100,000 years into it. Yeah,
We're in it.
but when you look at the gap, we're in it, but it's such a huge
you have
gap.
like what, another 20,000 years?
No, it's like 20 million. It's like a huge gap.
But like not only
San
that,
Andreas.
there's a volcano. I forgot where. I saw this on TikTok, but that hasn't erupted in the past like 20 something years, and they're supposed to erupt every 20 years.
It's building up.
And obviously 20 years already passed.
I mean, I like when things build up before it erupts.
Wow.
Oh my!
He's true.
Can't relate.
Wait, did you
Building up
lose
for
your
a while.
thought?
No, not at all. It's just, I was just like,
Trying to
I
absorb
expect.
that?
No, yeah, I
You know-
expected it from Trevor. What
You
happened?
know, when I erupt, all the airports close nearby and everything. You know, it's like stops all the
That's
traffic.
powerful.
Powerful eruption.
That's powerful. That's earth-shattering. San Andreas Fault will happen within the next
That I believe in.
20 years,
Really?
50 years. It'll happen in my lifetime.
California's gonna be
Florida,
fucked.
Florida will be swallowed, and California will get fucked
Florida,
up.
yeah, there's absolutely no
Why
doubt about
Florida?
because 90%
where
of
it
Florida
is,
is
how
under
it's
is actually
slow.
under ground level or under sea level.
Wait,
Think
so
about it like a
Florida's gonna
giant-
become Atlantis?
Think-
Yo,
Kind of. Think about it like a giant fishbowl. I mean, how high are people? Are we gonna? What is this? Who is this? Who's calling you? Who is it, bro? We got Colleen calling us on the. Are you fucking kidding me
Oh
right
my
now?
God, you
We're
picked up.
live on the show, guys. Are you kidding me right now? Why would you call knowing this is ridiculous? I'll text you. Goodbye, dude. This is unacceptable
I didn't even
behavior.
give her a chance.
I have some facts if we want to just.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so first we're talking about Yellowstone here.
Yeah.
So it technically is overdue for an eruption. However, okay, actually they say the math doesn't exactly work out for that though. So the Yellowstone has experienced 3 eruptions. One 2.08 million years ago, 1.3 and 0.631. Which comes out to an average about 725,000 years between eruptions. That being the case, there's still about 100,000 years to go. So,
But it will happen within the human race's lifetime.
How you
Well,
think the
you
Earth
think
is?
Humans will live that long?
well, that's average. Just remember that might, and we're talking about huge numbers. So if it's 5% off, that could be another 100,000 years.
So
Quite honestly,
that erupted before, like it
3
Oh,
times.
yeah.
Massive, like Earth's, like that they believe that's how the dinosaurs probably got extinct. And because the thing is, if Yellowstone erupts, you think we're fine here?
Okay.
No.
It'll actually hit us
You-
after like it hits the rest of the world. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You
we're
will have
fucked.
smoke and ash covering the entirety of the planet.
Okay.
If
It's
we
like
don't
snow.
die from the sonic booms and the ash. You know, it will die from the ash because we won't get sunlight for weeks.
So
Like,
how did the human race? Obviously, there was cavemen, whatever, yada yada yada. How did the human race?
We weren't alive then.
yeah.
I know.
Well, that is slightly in dispute. Well, let me see.
we're
Let me
not-
see what they're currently saying for human race.
What were you trying to say?
No, dinosaurs died, whatever.
Yeah.
Yada,
Yep.
yada. Cool. How? Hey, man, they're already making dinosaurs
Okay, I'll just say this. As far as humans are concerned, and I know this is in dispute between some scientists that think humans were here a lot longer, but according to mainstream science, and I actually don't believe this, but mainstream, 300,000 years ago is all humans have been here.
Okay.
So when we're talking about this eruption was essentially 600,000 years ago,
It happened before humans were around.
way before humans were around.
What were you trying to say before?
So, like, dinosaurs died, whatever. How did the human race start? Because we're after dinosaurs.
Talking about evolution. How did
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get here?
Like,
what are the steps of evolution?
yeah,
How did
yeah.
we
So,
get us
like, another topic, but like, I'm so fascinated in like Egyptian, like how the pyramids
here?
have been made,
How they were built
bro. Like,
by hand.
do you actually
I mean-
think that though? Like, how
think-
did they
do I think
bring up that
humans-
so high?
Advanced
And, like,
technology.
And with the stars aligned.
This has been
all that
proven
shit.
though. Like there's this guy I think in Florida
Science.
that actually made like he did exactly what the Egyptians did. He by himself moved like blocks of stone that were tens of thousands of pounds just with like little tools, like all by hand. Like you can do it, and it does. And here's the thing: it will take forever. It will take for those pyramids and stuff. They took hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. Like it's crazy that you had like that happen, but it's true. It did take.
Cleopatra is in closer relation to a timeline with us than that she is with when the pyramids were built.
That is true.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, really?
I just heard that the other day.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that the last queen? Was that the last queen?
I don't know. She
No,
was the
no,
last
no,
one.
last
She's
one.
really
We're
famous.
talking about history. I did not pay attention a day in history in
Why do
any
you keep
grade, so
look?
I
It
don't
literally
know.
looks like on camera you're like playing with your balls.
No, I'm right here. I'm playing with the string. I'm sorry.
I will say though, I do agree with you that it's crazy, and I'd love to see the pyramids one day.
Mm-hmm.
But they are possibly built by humans. It's a definite possibility.
Who else were they made from?
We could get into
Aliens?
aliens and other potential.
I think
You know,
humans built it.
honestly,
Yo!
yeah, no, Branden and I, like, we already kind of know each other's views on this, but, so, you know how you said there's, like, those Goldilocks planets or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
Goldilocks
there's
zones.
other ones out there, like,
Millions.
Yeah.
Not even.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
there's not even a number you could say.
Exactly.
It's an unlimited number.
So there's no way there's not some humanoid life form on
Oh,
one
it doesn't
of those
even have to be
things,
humanoid.
right?
Just
yeah, it
life.
could be any.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we'll
but-
discover life in some regard, not intelligent life, but like we'll see bacteria on Mars and other planets like soon.
You think aliens
Well-
are among us?
Among us
That's a-
on Earth right now.
That's a different question. It's tough for me to say.
Among Us.
It is tough. It's tough for me to say.
Among us.
But I let me put it this way.
An
I
imposter
always like saying it
says.
like this. If we as humans went to another planet and found aliens that were, or found a living species of some sort that was beneath us in intelligence, what would be the first thing we'd do?
Kill them.
We'd
kill
no.
Area 51.
No, we'd abduct them and do tests on them.
Exactly.
Area
But that
51.
would probably kill it.
Not necessarily.
Taking it out of its habitat?
Just think about what we do to new animals we discover and everything. We don't just, I mean, some people kill it, but I'm saying when you hear people that say, oh, I was abducted by a ship and they put shit up my ass, we would do the same thing.
That's true.
We would do exactly the same thing. Now,
That's
don't get me
true.
wrong. I'm not believing everyone that says that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just saying it
No,
probably...
no, you're right. If
they would do testing on it.
humans would definitely.
And why
do
do
that.
they need to kill? Why do they need to kill people? To be quite honest, because they just drop them back off, and what are they going to believe? Oh, they're going to tell the police I was abducted by aliens, and they probed me in the ass. Now you're a crazy person.
Yeah. Also, like, okay, do you believe that there is, like, more intelligent life out there than us?
1,000%.
100%.
Okay, but do you think they'd ever be able to reach us?
Probably not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Ever?
that's where I am.
Well, the thing
Not
is,
in our
we
lifetime.
have not discovered any possible way of even traveling close nor exceeding the speed of light.
Exactly.
And even the speed of light's slow.
Hold on.
Oh,
No,
me and Jacob might have the same.
What do you have to say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, wormholes
Theoretical. It's a theoretical thing
I forget the name of the thingy that was recently like discovered or the blueprints were built for. It like shrinks space in front of it and expands it behind it.
I know what you're talking about.
Forget what it's called. But could be faster than the speed of light.
It could be, but it's a theoretical thing, and we don't even know if wormholes are a thing technically.
Exactly.
We do not know. There is no it is a theory.
Okay, and also, how would we build something that could survive inside it? Like,
Us.
No.
You're saying us, but like if
No, not even us. But like, let's say we send a ship or a probe or something through it, or like an alien.
You ever watch
did
Alien?
It. Like, how?
You ever watch Alien?
Well, the thing is, even if you
androids, you know?
can I just say, even if you sent something through it, like a probe, let's say a probe that would survive it, how would it send data back to us to even?
Exactly.
No, like
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like, how would it survive?
Like, yeah,
Mass Effect.
there's a lot of problems with that. Don't get me wrong. I do believe that wormholes are probably possible, and maybe you can and maybe they figured this out. You know, a civilization that's millions of years ahead of us could have figured this problem out, but we're still so far away from each other. Like,
exactly. Like, aren't we light years away from like the closest?
I think
planet?
the closest galaxy is like 8 something light years away.
It's not close.
But it's not close. Yeah, it's not.
Exactly.
8 light years?
I think that's about right.
It's definitely further than
It's
that.
getting closer to us, though, because we're going to collide. Oh, that's another problem. See, we're so likely. We're talking about our sun dying in 4.5 billion years. We're going to collide with another galaxy, I think, even before that.
That's not going to kill us.
How do you know?
I mean, if you the way that the thing
could.
that
You don't know.
I've seen that.
Oh, yeah,
I
it could.
think it's like Andromeda is like colliding with us.
Well,
or-
we're also going to. I think we're also potentially colliding with another solar system as well, which that's a little more localized. But then the thing is, if we get out of orbit just a little bit from our sun because other things are pulling us, that could really affect life here on Earth.
We're fragile. We're gonna die. Literally, a meteor could hit us, and we wouldn't even see it coming.
Probably that is the biggest threat, if you ask me.
We
Zombies.
talk that because you're like, like going through the speed of light, whatever. Do you? Honestly, I think that's
No, it's not possible. I don't think it's going to be possible. I
It
know.
will.
Well,
Well,
I think it's
eventually, yeah. I mean,
but how would they make something? Okay, think about it.
Think about
So-
that. If you were in that mindset in the 1920s, how would they put a computer in your hand?
Okay, that is true. No, exactly, and that is possible. It very much could be possible, but like,
I
it's
think
just
that will
not
become I think it will be
comprehensible
the
right now.
biggest obstacle to overcome.
Oh yeah.
But I do agree.
I don't think it's the biggest.
What do you think is the biggest?
Yeah, it's the biggest.
Him finding a girl to like him.
Fuck.
That has nothing to do with this topic, but damn,
Yeah, that was really rude.
I felt that.
But
Okay.
but I have heard other things, like let's say even that is possible. I don't know who said pressures and you know stuff like that, but
Yeah.
that I've heard them scientists talk about that too, where like sure, let's say wormhole is possible, you can travel, but the amount of like pressure, like an actual like space capsule or something would be in. Like you realize they make space capsules currently practically out of tinfoil.
Yeah,
Like, it's
exactly.
not-
That's what I mean. The whole thing would just like if it went light speed. First off, doesn't like when you break the sound barrier, that causes a sonic boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that itself just like completely shatter the vessel?
No, I mean
No, what do you mean?
spacecrafts make sonic booms all the time.
Oh really?
You can
Yeah.
break the sound barrier.
Almost every
You
time
can break a
it's-
sound barrier with
Is
a whip.
sound barrier? Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was that.
That's
easy.
actually the
I
sound
really
when you
didn't
hear a whip. It is breaking the sound barrier.
know. Oh,
That
okay.
loud.
Wow, that's really easy then.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
like you can't do it with your wrist or some shit. Like, can you do it with your arm?
You-
Might.
Probably. There's
I think
probably
you might break your
someone-
Yeah,
wrist.
you probably
but
break yourself. It is possible.
it
though.
is an interesting conversation. But we'll figure it all out. I don't actually not think we will, but my whole thing is, are we not going to blow each other up first and as a human
I don't
species?
think nuclear war is gonna happen.
I think it will.
don't.
No,
What?
it's
I don't.
inevitable.
I don't know about that.
If we've got like millions of years off, there's no
You realize
way
things are
that-
politically getting more
I don't-
tense
I
like
don't
than
think-
even like they were when we used nuclear weapons
I don't
last.
think we're gonna have a nuclear war.
You got to see what happens with China. I know now it's going to get slightly political, but like I don't care. I don't think Russia's going to do anything.
I don't
think North Korea is going to do anything. I think the next big issue is going to be China. It'll be China versus the U.S.
China taking over time. You fuck. You really are, aren't you?
Oh my
You
god.
son of a bitch.
Can I open that door?
Yeah, he's going pee.
Didn't you
You're
go
gonna fuck up
before?
the camera. Sure, go ahead.
I see. Huh?
Go ahead.
Then why did you drink that much?
This guy.
See,
this guy.
there's
Just
no
go.
planning ahead. Yeah,
You
go,
know, stop
go.
wasting
Get out of
our
get out of our
time.
sight. Get
Well,
out of our sight.
What are you kicking? What's your
see that?
problem? Dude.
You switched to the
flip back
camera.
to that one. Oh, you played me.
I was there.
Oof, it was too late. He was fast. I was going to smack his ass like a drum.
He's gonna have fun with. He's gonna have fun with Jaco here outside. Who wants to go in?
Is Jaco right outside?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What was I saying before he rudely had
Jaco's
to
gonna bolt for the door.
release his bladder?
This is not gonna work well for
You were
him.
saying something about
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
We were talking.
Huh?
What was I saying before his ass
We were talking about your black hole.
distracted me? My black hole?
Whoa. Okay, wait. So
Well, let me tell you about it.
you're saying a wormhole like condenses space pretty much?
No, it bends.
No, bends it.
Bends it.
Okay.
Wait,
And
give me a piece of paper. I
I
can
know
show.
that was exactly what I was gonna say. It's okay. Let's say.
Yeah, he wants to do it.
It
Wait,
doesn't matter.
Flick the camera to him.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's say this is space and time because those go hand in hand with each other.
Okay.
You're right here. You want to get here.
Mhm.
This is space.
Oh.
You bend it.
Okay. Well, simple.
Now, the theory is that black holes may be the gateway to wormhole technology due to the fact that we don't know where they go. We don't know what's on the other end of a black hole.
Well, that's the thing. How do you control? Like that's the problem. Like,
We're not going to know till we send some fucker in there.
but
I'll
we're not
go
going to
in.
know.
I'll do
No,
it.
we're still not going to know.
Yeah,
Get to
because
the-
how are they going to get
Because
out?
he gets he gets to the other side. Then let's pretend he's millions. Let's even say it's not even that bad. Let's say he's hundreds of millions of miles away, which is nothing in space. You realize it would take hundreds of millions of years for that signal that he even made there to even get back to
You
us.
know what's
Yeah,
going to
that's
save our
true.
asses? You know what's going to really fix all of this? We're going to meet a civilization that already has this technology that's just going to teach us how to do that.
I would like to know how him leaving messed up our focus. Okay, there we go.
No, I just, when I lean back. See? Wait. See? Look at that.
Wow, how dare you.
Sorry. We're just gonna skip all the
You know what?
thinking, and we're just gonna have another civilization figure it out for us. Oh yeah, you want to get him in on the
No,
conversation?
no, that's going to crush him. Don't crush him,
No,
please.
just
I
get in on
can't
the
lose another.
conversation. You just get.
There we go.
Oh my God, what was his name again?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, what do you think about this?
Virgin.
Whoa.
Honestly, I'm going to have to
I
agree
didn't even
with him.
see
yeah,
that
no,
coming.
Like, I have to agree with him, though. I was really thinking that.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Really?
Jeremy, someone asked Jeremy.
Yeah, go ahead. He's your friend.
Ask him about what we're talking about.
Okay, Jeremy, do you think that there's alien life forms?
Yes, I do. It fucking didn't work.
Jeremy.
Yes, I do.
Jeremy,
Jeremy, you're a god?
I had no
Oh my
idea you had
God.
such a deep voice.
I do have a deep voice.
Tell me, Jeremy, when it comes to being not quite a fish, but not quite a food, how does that... Do you
Not
have an
quite a
identity
food?
crisis? You can't eat him. He's now a person.
Yeah.
We've given him rights.
I know who I am. I am everywhere. I am everything. I am Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very powerful, Jeremy.
We're going to remove the mic before you say something transsensual, but...
Yeah, I don't know. He may be
I
trying to take over a world.
know everything.
Oh, God.
I am a fish of gold.
Do you smile too?
Do you smile back, Jeremy?
Only when my dick is getting sucked.
Do you
Do
have
they give goldfish... Can we
I
just...
mean-
I'm sorry, not to violate you, Jeremy, but
That
not...
Can we
feels
take it off?
good.
Listen,
Yeah.
Jeremy, don't make it weird, bro.
I don't...
Don't make it weird. We're just...
Okay.
Just like...
Oh, God.
Just like the
Hey,
aliens.
Brandon's back. Okay, anyways, Brandon's back. You were,
Wow, he was easy. How was your release?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're so rudely interrupted.
How was your like dump?
Bladder release.
My
I
uncle
felt so
uncle just
good.
texted me. He said you censored your own content. Thank you.
I think
Ooh, even your uncle's roasting you
Yeah,
on
I
that.
get boom roasted. Dude, how was your pee?
It was good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
All right.
You missed a lot.
Okay.
Jeremy's a
we
god.
went somewhere else. He wasn't here to be enlightened. It is not our job to show him the way. Whoa! That would
you
have
saw
been,
his face.
that would have been the worst thing you could ever do. Murder Jeremy like that.
Okay, but back to what we were
Do I have
talking
a little
about.
bit of facial hair? Oh, I do. I need to get rid of that.
Wow.
Sorry, please go on.
Okay. So, do you think we're gonna be the first ones to reach other life, or they're going to be the first to reach us?
They're gonna be the first.
Well, it depends what kind of life we're talking about. You talking about intelligent life?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be on the same level as us, but like something that's advancing, like a civilization.
You want to hear
kind
something
of.
crazy? I think the real aliens are in the sea.
You're okay. So me and you have talked about this on our past show a bit.
Why I say this is because
God, I
only
fucking hate the
5%.
ocean.
Oh, me too. But why I say this? Only 5% of the freaking ocean been discovered. You know how much?
I think we're up to 8 actually now.
Is this an 8 now?
I don't know the numbers.
How do
I think
you
that-
track that?
percentages?
No, but
Well,
how do you
we
track,
know how big the
I
ocean
saw
is. We
this
know how
part
much
of-
we've seen, more or less.
I guess.
Bro, only 5%. We're just gonna say 5% has been discovered. There's 100% gotta be more life.
say this.
Okay, I mean, put it this
God,
way.
I
Yeah,
hate the
obviously.
ocean.
Do you know where the most amount of UFO sightings are?
In the triangle, right?
Well, in the near oceans in general, but yes, there is a abnormal amount of UFO activity where the Bermuda Triangle essentially is.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the theories, many theories, is that
Aquaman's there.
of course,
Yes,
no,
godlike powers.
that could be let's say an alien base or something. I mean, here's the thing: if you are an intelligent alien species and you want to hide, the best place to hide is the place that we only know 8% of, or I think it's under that, really. But yeah, I don't disagree with that at all.
So wait, do you guys think that there's alien life like on planet Earth?
It's
right
hard
now?
to say.
Well, apparently I saw this thing recently that scientists think that penguins might not be from Earth.
I saw that too. I saw that too.
Why?
and I'm
Why
like,
they think
So
that?
because there is like a substance inside of penguins that is not found on Earth, but is found on Venus.
Yeah, but there's no way they came from Venus.
Yes, totally could have happened.
What? How would they
You know
have gotten
Venus
to
is like
Earth?
identical to Earth.
Yeah,
mean, like,
I know
it's a
that.
little
I've heard
bit
that.
Do you
I've
want
heard
to
that.
know
It's
how
like-
we were probably brought here, or life here? Like,
No.
here we put it this way: in Earth, this is almost, I think this is fact. Maybe I'm wrong. Someone could tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is actually fact. Earth is actually very late in its evolution for life. Like the planet was already fairly matured before life developed here. Is what I'm trying to say. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What that probably means is that life was on a meteor or an asteroid or something that crashed into Earth, and then life, almost like how a flower pollinates on things to grow. That's probably how we were made. So penguins, for example, you say, how did they get from Venus to here?
A meteor?
Well, you realize that, like, at some point after the Earth and a bunch of other planets, the solar system was a lot more, was bigger, had a lot more things flying around. There was a lot of collisions. I think the moon's part of that. The moon was part of the Earth at one point. Another meteor crashed into Earth, got a big chunk of Earth came off that eventually became our moon.
But
Really?
Why
Yeah,
don't we
true
see
story.
that chunk of Earth like missing? That's what I've always
Ocean,
wondered.
brother.
Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah,
some
yeah.
of the huge craters, though, they've discovered that they didn't realize were craters at first, though? Like, it's ridiculous when
On
you
the Earth or the
Yeah, on
moon?
Earth. Like okay, so there's this one picture we'd have to find it at some point, but it's literally like a valley, and everyone just thought like, oh, there's mountains here, it's a valley, until they one day got satellite technology and saw it from like space like that,
Man, the Earth is
and they
flat.
realized it's like, okay, we're not getting into
What
this
did you say to me?
conversation.
No.
The Earth is flat.
What?
Thanks for watching, guys.
This is the end of the
Episode 3.
and the last episode.
Don't fuck with me right now.
You know, we talked about this.
you
No,
dead
do
ass
you
think that?
actually think that? There's
Yes.
no way. You
Okay,
think that-
I did about a 4-hour podcast
What?
just about
no,
flat Earth.
No
Shut
way.
the fuck up. Do
You
you
are
really?
not a flat earther. Brandon, you are not this,
Oh my God.
like,
I feel attacked.
Yeah.
Wait.
I want to hear you. I'm not gonna attack you. I want
what's
to hear
your
your thoughts.
reason?
Yeah, tell me.
What's
Talk
your
to me about
reason?
this. Bring it up. You.
oh
listen,
my
man.
God.
You just in a. Yeah, go ahead.
You bring this up first. You bring this up an hour and 4 minutes up into this show. That should
Go.
be the first thing on the
Explain
first
the
episode. I'm a
horizon.
flat earther.
Are you?
No,
No, he's quoting you.
I'm quoting you.
Oh.
You don't have any friends like that in this car.
Damn.
Talk
Wait,
about
okay,
it. Tell us
explain
about
the
this.
horizon. I just want to hear your
I don't know
explanation
what the
for.
fuck horizon is.
Yeah.
bro.
You're not You're not educated enough
Bro, I'm
to make an
clowning you
argument.
guys.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
clowning you
Thank
guys.
God.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Yo, okay.
He's just saying this out of peer pressure. I really truthfully believe he's a secret flat earther.
I honestly, I'll be honest, never did like enough research to like care.
Okay.
But like, I'm in this fucking Earth.
Have you ever had a plane ride around the world?
Yeah. But okay, all the hurricanes and all the floods of water, if it was round, it would just flow off. I'm kidding. I'm so kidding, guys.
I did about a 4-hour long podcast breaking down one of those like major documentaries of flat Earth.
I bet if I want to get someone on this podcast that like,
I have a flat earther we could get on. I interviewed him on my other show.
But it's
I did.
just gonna become a roast session.
No, it didn't. So I forget his name. I have to find it. It was a friend of Pasquale. You know Pasquale.
I was gonna say is
so me and my friend Pasquale, we do a podcast. We haven't done it in a while, but we're gonna bring it back. It's called Mysteries of the Unknown. It's a podcast. We talk about conspiracies. Literally, what we talk about.
Oh, that's cool.
So a couple times we've had this guest who's a flat earther. We've talked. I think his name is Steve. I could be wrong. We've talked to him a couple times where. Obviously, I think very differently of him, but he does bring up his points, and I dismiss most of them, or I prove them wrong. You know what it is? Flat earthers have the same thing. Every flat earther thinks exactly the same way, where essentially a flat earthers will say, well, if I see it with my eyes like that, then it must be. It's like, if I can't see it with my own eyes, then it's not real.
But that's
not the way the world works.
That's
though.
how everything is, though. If you think about it,
Seeing is not believing.
But like, here's the thing: what they say. I'm not trying to get political, but they say that shit about everything.
No, you're right.
People could use their imagination. What I'm thinking of, but like, they say that shit with everything. Like, oh, I only believe when I see it. Like.
Yeah, because like his defense is like, oh, well, NASA went up and we did the Apollo missions. We talked a lot about that. So he's like,
I don't believe that we ever been in the moon. That I believe. I believe. No.
We're making such good progress there.
No, I actually believe that like no one been in the fucking moon. I believe in that shit.
Brandon,
No,
did you
like
ever watch? Did you ever watch the Christmas movies as a kid?
Yes, of course.
Seeing is not believing.
Why don't you believe it?
Okay, you see the.
I had an ex who didn't believe it either. I think Mr. Casper also doesn't. I'm not.
Well, let me ask. Let me ask.
Me and Casper. I think me and Casper had a conversation.
Maybe he was just fucking with me once.
No, I think he brought that up in one of my classes.
Let me ask your scale of this though. Do you believe like the International Space Station's up in space and orbiting Earth, and we have astronauts up there? Do you believe that? Because let me tell you this one. As far as proof of that, you can literally see the ISS with your own eyes. I've seen it before.
Oh, really?
Not to mention my antenna that's on the roof.
God, you missing my freaking point. I'm not saying that no one been in the Earth or like out in space. I'm not saying that.
So you're saying we never been in the moon?
No, I'm saying the first person that went to the moon, that wasn't real.
Neil Armstrong.
Yes. I'm saying that landing wasn't real. I'm saying that landing wasn't real. Why I say this, if you look at the footage, why the frick is the fucking flag flying through the wind?
It's not. It's momentum from
you move the flag, it moves.
And there's no resistance in space at all.
Newton has 3 rules of gravity.
I don't believe in gravity. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm an anti-graver.
Well, part of the flat Earth movement is that you don't believe in gravity.
No,
I honestly don't believe that.
That's your only argument is the flag?
Flag, and they say there's no gravity in Earth, right?
What, on Earth?
Not Earth.
There's gravity. There's gravity. It's like 1/8 of the.
It's not as strong.
I think it's
as
1/8 of the.
Centripetal force, Brandon. Centripetal force.
Bro, I just don't believe it.
Let me put it this way. You know how, like, you know how you wobble a car antenna, like if I went and it would wobble like that? We know what's stopping it here on Earth is the heavier gravity and also just the atmosphere. So, but
there's
in
air
space,
around it. There's resistance.
Exactly. It's really the air. It slows it down.
You think there's a flag still on the moon?
Yes.
Well, it's white now because of the radiation, but
you think there's a freaking flag on the moon?
Correct.
There's several.
Bullshit. I don't believe it. I can't. Like, I don't believe in that
Okay, I'll put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
On the Apollo missions, they left reflectors on the moon. And they did this for a reason, so we could track and keep a track of how close the moon is to Earth. So what we do on Earth is we send little laser pointers. Well, they're big laser pointers, but for all intents and purposes,
little laser pointers.
They're laser pointers that we point at the moon, and it points the laser back, and we can track how the distance between us and the moon precisely with that. Mm-hmm. Those reflectors are there. That is very easily proven because you can do those tests here on Earth. Mm-hmm. So we would have had to have gone to the moon to put those reflectors there.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand what the fuck was that. Oh, this car passed by. No, I'm not saying.
It's like the government's here to take you.
Yeah, they're like, let's talk about this.
But no, I'm just saying the first one, like the footage. I don't believe the footage.
Well, I will give you one
Can
thing.
we pull up an Adam Ruins Everything episode? Can we pull up Adam debunking all of these topics?
We'll do that after. We'll do that
I don't
after
think we
because
want-
I don't think we want to do that mid-podcast.
Well, I don't know if we. Well, we could just debunk it without
you
Adam.
don't
Yeah,
trust
exactly.
Adam
Plus, I don't know if we
Sandler?
can bring Adam up. That might be a copyright.
Oh, God damn
thing.
it. I love Adam, by the way. Your show is great.
I will say I'm not a big fan of his show.
Are you not?
Well, he is very biased.
What do you mean?
He has a bias towards his point of views.
Though that is true, have you... You know how he
Barnes.
leaves, like, sources and stuff in each of his videos?
Yeah.
Have you ever, like... Most people... I guarantee no one does this. I'm just fucking crazy. Have you ever, like, followed any of the sources?
Me and you are very similar.
Okay,
in
okay.
that I have.
I mean,
But he does kind of pick. I've seen debunking videos of his videos that are very convincing.
he debunked his own videos.
Well, he's made mistakes. That best episode they did was the mistake episode.
That was a
good episode.
Great episode, which further enforced like my trust of his information due to the fact that he took responsibility for things that he was wrong about.
I will say, as far as the moon footage being faked, it is possible the original footage was faked, and I'll tell you why. Because we were so worried
The rush
that we might not make it to the moon
and beat Russia.
that it's very well possible.
That's the thing. That's why I'm saying the first landing. I'm not saying that we've never been up there. I'm not saying no one ever been in the what's
Ever
it
been
called?
to the moon? We
Space.
just
No,
don't
no,
think-
the space. I just think the first landing wasn't.
I'll say this much. And I've talked a lot about this on Mysteries of the Unknown. NASA in general and the government has not helped themselves throughout the years. Like, for example, the original footage of us going to the moon for the first time is gone. You know why it's gone? Because they taped over the tapes.
It's fake.
No, why did they tape over the tapes?
It's fake.
Conspiracy theorists will say because the tapes didn't exist to begin with or something. The real answer is they didn't mean to, but it was budget because they couldn't afford tape. Because NASA, after that we got to the moon and after we did that, NASA's funding went from like
Doesn't
you know,
Elon Musk
100
own that shit?
No,
SpaceX,
SpaceX.
He owns his own thing.
independent space.
You own space. Did you know that? You own space just as much as anyone else.
Yeah.
That is
You own
true.
the moon.
No, you don't
You
own. No, you
own
don't. You don't
the
own.
moon.
You
No
don't
one
own the
owns the
moon.
moon.
You could.
No one owns the moon.
It's
illegal.
You know,
It is-
Despicable Me
According to
taught
the
me.
United Nations, no one can own anything in space, which will have to change at some
which
point.
means we're all equally.
Wally, man. Everyone's
Yeah,
seen
wait.
Wally,
So
man.
did Gru commit a war crime then? Pretty much. By
Quite.
stealing the moon?
Gru would have like caused a catastrophe on Earth
Would
itself.
that end the Earth without the moon? Or
No,
or-
Earth wouldn't
Well,
end without the moon.
we would
but it
lose
would be
tides.
A disaster.
Right?
That might be the beginning of the end. I've
It
seen
would be a
YouTube
disaster.
I've seen YouTube videos where if you just moon just disappears.
We would
Devastating things happen over like the course of many years.
ocean, its gravitational effect on us. It would be devastating.
We would stop the wobble. What we do, like you know,
So
like,
if the moon's part of the
Wobble.
freaking
well, like the
was,
fact that we're
was
on an
part of the Earth,
angle. Part of that's
Oh.
because the moon is
I didn't know that.
yeah. We are kind of wobbling.
I believe
Earth has
it.
a wobble. It's not. We're not straight. We're like
Earth
curved.
is not actually a perfect sphere. It's more like an egg shape.
That's because of the moon.
Quite.
It pulls on us.
I knew it was because of the poles. I didn't know it was like. I mean, I guess it makes sense why the moon would be involved.
So so the Earth's been around whatever, you know.
I think.
A certain
Four and a
amount.
half.
We're
billion
we're
years?
about mid-age right now.
Yeah.
We're at
So
this, yeah.
if
Midlife
the
crisis.
moon,
That is-
That's what's happening with global warming right now. It's like midlife crisis.
You're onto something.
Sorry, what were you
Just
saying?
The
society.
moon. So the moon was part of the Earth. I didn't know that.
Well, part of it. It's part of because Earth itself was a bunch of meteors that all came together and
So
everything.
I didn't know that.
We're all
I
space
just learned
junk.
that today.
Yep.
So I'm not saying it's true. I'm just thinking it. So how was the Earth like? What you were saying, like the pull, whatever? We would lose Earth if the moon wasn't around.
How would that happen?
How was it before the moon?
Well, there was no life. There was probably no water even at that point. It was
mean,
just rock.
Imagine how devastating the blast must have been for the moon to come off of the Earth. If dinosaurs didn't survive like a meteor hitting us, or if dinosaurs didn't survive, etc. There's no way anything was alive on Earth when the moon separated.
There's like animation videos on YouTube. You can watch this. It's really interesting. But if something almost the size of the moon hit us, which is essentially what they believe happened. So actually, to get this straight, what they believe happened is when the solar system was very young. Earth was kind of a thing. It wasn't what we call Earth today, but it was a planet like essentially Earth. that collided with another planet about the same size, which now made Earth. Part of the destruction of that became the moon. However, there could have been living creatures, but there could have been water. It could have been a beautiful planet before that happened. Probably wasn't, but it could have been. But the millisecond that those two planets collided, you're talking about this gigantic mass of two elements that, oh, my mic got weird there.
Yeah, I heard that.
The second that happened, everything got vaporized on both of those planets. All the water immediately evaporated. Immediately, because of the
Earth or like
both,
whatever
was in the vicinity. Because you're talking about heat that is unimaginable, like instant evaporation, instant death, instant everything. Anything that could have been alive, just gone.
You know what? I actually have a question. If there's an absolute zero, is there like an absolute like max for the heat?
Everything in this, everything we're talking about space is almost an infinite.
So wait, then how is there an absolute zero?
There is no absolute zero.
There's not?
No, because you can go to negatives. The thing about math in general is there's never, everything is infinite, especially when we talk about space.
Temperature. Like,
yeah, there's no.
I thought, isn't there an
So Donadio is there is an absolute zero. I don't know how it works. I know it's like in this very, very controlled like environment within this like chamber being, something with like a laser. It's like a very I don't know how it works.
Okay.
There is something called an absolute zero. I don't know a lot about it. I do know that it exists.
Well, what happens in a lab, I don't think is a practical example of like
what the universe is capable of.
Because technically, if you're talking about like, and I don't even know how that works. I don't know how you can even detect like what is an absolute zero.
Yeah,
There's no absolutes in math. That's the problem. Mathematics in general doesn't work in the fact of like any absolutes.
Yeah.
Like and especially when we put that to scale in space, nothing is.
Okay.
It's infinite.
So I can explain this because now I understand what it's talking about.
Okay, come on.
So because heat, energy, particles, energy moving around, right? That's how heat is created when particles are moving.
Yeah.
Absolute zero is essentially the lowest movement of any particle you can obtain.
Okay.
Theoretically, which would be absolute zero. It is something you can obtain in there. I believe it is. It's
and that's only in the
possible?
moon or the.
Hasn't it been like
so
obtained for milliseconds before?
No, so it is not. Physicists. This is what Google says according to. This is the Smithsonian. It says .com. I know that technically we don't usually trust .coms. Usually it's like whatever, but I will believe the Smithsonian. I do know that that's the big ass museum.
Yeah.
It's not possible according to physicists, but it is the coldest conceivable temperature known, and long ago calculated to be minus 459.67 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, let's see. That's bullshit. I already don't agree with that.
Why?
Because in the depths of space, like the light years and light years and light years between like whole galaxies.
Sure.
I'm sure it's colder. We just don't know. That's why it said. That's why it specifically said. Well, no, it didn't say conceivable. Well,
it did say.
It did say conceivable, but it said. What was the word it said? It was like currently measured or. No, it said as no.
It says it's the lowest temperature is theoretically possible.
Has other
I don't believe
countries
that.
been to the moon then?
No.
Yes.
Well,
other countries that have been to the moon?
Well, not actual people.
No,
we've had probes. China just put a probe on, and I think Japan did too. I could be wrong about that, but I know China put a new probe on like last year or something.
So we have NASA, right?
Yep.
Is there other countries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone from Mexico has their space agency to the Russians to China. A bunch of them. Though I will say NASA does have plans to go back to the moon, I think by 2026 or something like that.
Well, wasn't the Amazon?
Oh,
Amazon.
What is that? Blue Origin?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's his company.
But they went out of space or didn't go to the
Well,
moon.
Virgin Atlantic did that, and Blue Origins. They just went to orbit
recently, right?
Yeah,
like,
they both, but they're just billionaires that are competing. They're all about space tourism. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, the money. Where they could get money from.
And yeah, but the biggest company out there besides like government-funded agencies is SpaceX. They're actually bringing people up to the space station and back.
That's what I was talking about. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, Elon Musk wants to be on Mars within 10 years, and I really do believe that he will do it.
If anyone could do it,
honestly,
Elon could
with
do
how
it.
fast technology's been improving,
Shout out
especially
you,
in
Elon.
that aspect,
You know
like,
which Elon I'm talking
I
about.
think that's
Because there's so many Elons.
My brother.
Oh,
yeah. I
oh,
knew.
okay.
I knew that's what he was talking about.
I was gonna say, okay, Elon Manning.
No,
Eli.
Eli.
That's
I know,
Eli.
I know.
So please don't forget what you're talking about.
Sorry.
I was telling the episode 0 topic you were going on, just like to bring that to full round.
Yeah.
Because I think you asked, is there an absolute hot?
Yeah. Is there an absolute heat?
And you were also asking, is absolute zero possible naturally? It is not possible naturally. We can get close to absolute zero using cryogenic coolers.
My question
and
is, if we can get
refrigerators.
close to it, how do we know it's absolute?
What do you mean?
How do you measure? Okay, so when you're detecting when you're measuring something, measuring by definition is on a scale, like you're scaling something. When you're getting to the close of absolute, high, low, anything, how do you actually know it is? You have no scale to scale it with.
I think we're missing the science of how cold and hot works. You need to have energy particles that are moving. You need that energy in order to have any heat. There's a limited point to once something stops moving, right? Once you have that no energy,
I guess I get what you mean.
then you can't go. You can't just go past no energy.
I guess I get what you mean.
So we cannot obtain absolute zero due to the fact that I guess there's a limitation.
Well, let me put it this way: if you had a probe in there testing that, you're already having too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think, and it says that we are close to it. We get close to it by using something called laser cooling, which has produced temperatures less than a billionth of a Kelvin. But even using how cold those are, we cannot actually reach absolute zero.
So wait,
But
would
And to answer, sorry.
would absolute zero just be the particles pretty much stop moving, or just about to stop moving? Because
I think it's
if
just
the
as
particles
close as we
just
can.
stop moving.
Well, I don't think it's
wouldn't that
about
be
them
the
stop
coldest?
moving. I think the point is the particles can't be there because the particles are there. It's actually warming up.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they'd be warming
Because
each other.
I don't
to an
think
extent.
you can freeze the particles, which I think.
Yeah.
You're saying if you just completely remove the particles?
Well, that thing is
Then
you can't.
there's
yeah,
nothing.
exactly. I was gonna say, is that even possible?
Then there's nothing.
You wouldn't be able to even test the experiment because there's. There is no such thing as nothing. I mean, there's something everywhere. It's.
And also, I googled, is there an absolute hot? And
me.
this is
No.
this is not exactly a trusted source. It's literally called thesciencealert.com.
Yeah.
However, it was just one of the first things that popped up. It said that the highest temperature possible that matter can attain, according to conventional physics, has been measured at a number that I can't even fathom.
What is it?
I can't pronounce
Well, 'cause
it.
I feel-
There's no
'cause-
word to
Wait,
this.
what? Let me see.
No, there's not a word for
No,
how
because
big this number
heat
is.
is not
Wait, what is it?
Those are all zeros.
Okay, wait. Let me see.
You
this.
literally, there's no word for
Is
it.
that in Kelvin though?
I can actually try.
No, it's both in Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Why
have
didn't
both
they
of
just
them.
do to the power? Okay, so
Because it's not a trusted
There's no
website.
word. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're about to say. Doesn't matter.
Wait, can you do that again?
it's 2 decillion 556
Bullshit.
nonillion.
Bullshit.
Decillion, you know that number?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a number. Okay, doesn't it go?
He
It
just
goes,
made it up. He just absolutely made it up.
no. Doesn't it go hundreds, thousands, millions, billions,
like-
trillions, quadrillions, quintillions, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, and decillion?
Decillion?
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
dyslexic.
knew
I don't know.
up to sextillion. I didn't know past that.
Yeah,
That
I
is
laughed.
very
I
cool.
laughed when we got to sextillion in math class, and I didn't hear anything after
Yeah.
that.
No, that's dope. I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I think he made that. I'm
no,
really not going to give him.
No,
I'm not giving
honestly,
credit for that.
look up if decillion is a thing. It's DECI. Like
DECI.
decillion.
Decillion?
Sounds like Italian.
I don't know.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was
A
like, I want to go to a
decillion
pizza place. Can I get a
is
slice of
one followed
decillion,
by
please?
33 zeros.
Decillion. I don't.
I can't even fathom.
Decillion number. That's numbers bigger than a trillion. It's 33 numbers of zero. It's a decillion.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that's a decillion then.
That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy. What's wrong? What's
I was
wrong
right.
with your
I
cup?
was actually right.
What's wrong with your cup? Oh,
What
what
happened?
is it?
I don't know.
Very sad, very sad. He's got like swimmers.
Did you come in the cup?
Oh no.
I told you you're playing with your balls in here,
No.
not about the
I wasn't
cup.
playing with my balls. I was playing with the string.
Right next to your balls.
No, it's not next. Oh my god. Why are we worried about my balls, guys?
We talked about
after
mine last
Donadio's,
time,
We're just
yeah,
concerned. we want to take care of each other's balls, you know?
Yeah, like we just
How
gotta
are
do.
your balls?
Quite right.
You know what we should do?
All right.
We should have a ball awareness episode where we all check each other's balls. Make sure there's
Actually,
no lumps or anything.
talking about that, this is a perfect segment for our sponsor.
So, have you ever just been working? Say you're doing yard work, and like you're pulling weeds or something, and then all of a sudden you're wearing gloves, but then you're like, wait, this is so inefficient. Why am I pulling weeds with my hands when I could be pulling weeds with my feet as well? No?
What?
Yeah. So why don't we get gloves, but but for your feet?
What?
Okay. So you may say, there's socks, dipshit. Why would we need gloves for our feet? Well, let me tell you. You know, like how gloves, like each finger is separate?
I do.
Well, that's not in socks. And we need
Socks
that
don't
in
have toe spots.
Exactly. And that makes it hard to grip.
Very.
So introducing the toe glove,
The-
or what I like to call the tlove.
The glove.
No, tlove.
Tough.
Tlove.
I would have called it totem.
Love.
Toe condom, totem.
Totem. Oh, toe condom. Well, you're not toe fucking someone. You see?
Well-
You're just
But
simply...
now you have the,
The chance! Because...
Totem? Totem! Which is already a word. All right.
Good branding.
So, you know what? Now you can pull weeds.
I said good
You could-
branding, not brand.
I was like, Brandon, huh?
Now you can pull weeds, and you can... Also... No. That just completely threw me off. All right, end of advertisement.
Back to...
And back to our regular scheduled program.
I feel like after the fake ad, you should totally still leave this part in.
You know what?
Wait, hold on, because this fucker. Sorry, great commercial by the way. Definitely,
Call that number.
Look into that.
Look
Call,
into it.
Do it. You fucking asshole.
Well, no.
You,
He's fine. He's fine. He's just a little
You
cracked.
cracked a transcendent god. That man had infinite knowledge, and you just crippled him.
Jeremy, are you okay?
Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy, are you okay?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is Jeremy going to talk
Jeremy,
again?
are you okay?
Okay, hold on. Jeremy wasn't ready to talk. Okay, ask him again.
Jeremy, are you okay?
Fuck you, you fucking cracker.
Dude, you doomed us to hell, bro.
You're technically the cracker here.
Oh,
Yo.
Don't back talk, Gregory.
wait, I thought it was
Who's
Jeremy.
Gregor?
No, Jeremy. You didn't even fucking get my name right.
Oh
actual
my
name-
You
God.
had my name wrong the whole time.
That's really fucked up, Donadio.
Is it actually?
Fucking virgin.
You know what?
I get more pussy than you.
Do you?
I had hundreds of virgins in my box.
You grabbed the one god out of that entire box.
Like they just...
My full name is Gregory Jeremy Fish.
You got edit.
Oh
The third.
God.
Thunder.
He's actually just a god.
I am the cracker god.
I want to. Okay. I want a normal fish.
Just so much.
Ah!
Oh, you ate him. Oh, you ate him.
Oh shit. What did you just do?
The
He
fuck?
was a god. He was gonna kill us if I didn't. Can I have another fish?
Sure.
I have no.
What
I
just
have no
happened?
words. You just.
Look,
nerd-
I got the crazy psycho fish. All right, you are. You know what?
Hi, I'm Tina.
No more speaking fish. I don't want any more speaking fish. Give me another one.
wants-
One
he
that
wants-
doesn't speak.
One without intelligence. He's like, sentient life is no more.
Talk to that one. Talk to that one.
Please, for the.
Oh, come on.
It's just brutal.
Hi.
I'll gently handle
Talk
them
to that
over.
one. Talk to that one.
This one have a smile.
You said you want an intelligent fish.
No, yeah, no, like, no verbal.
Talk to him.
Please,
Talk
for
to
the
him.
love of God.
My name Bobo.
Bobo? What's up, Bobo?
Oh,
Fatality.
That wasn't nice. He wasn't intelligent. He was a stupid fish.
He crushed him first.
just like you. No, I'm kidding.
Just No
Intelligent
fish that speak. I don't want a fish that.
Just break my. Oh, god damn it! Sorry.
All right, this is going on for too long now. Just give me a fish.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna.
want a fish that speaks.
Okay, Gerald. Me and you.
Doesn't speak.
That's no, that's not him. No more. All right,
We need a
all right, this
robot
bit is
that-
going on for
No,
too long.
We need
This
a
one.
robot.
That was pretty good. That was
Is that a missile coming? Explosions. I think a satellite's falling out of the sky or something. I don't know what that beeping is, and then the hissing. Yeah, I think a satellite just fell out of the sky. Well, looks like there's alien life on the satellite too. Wow, would you look at that?
Pick me up.
If your kid sounded like that and said like that, that's Elon Musk's kid. XJW, whatever it
I think
is.
he changed his name, didn't he?
It's Kyle.
Kyle? Is his
I
name
think that's
Kyle?
what it was pronounced as.
Oh, it's something really stupid.
Wasn't it pronounced as Kyle
Wait,
though?
haven't you seen him get it wrong? Like the interviews where he's like, "How's blah blah blah,"
And he's
he
like,
doesn't-
"What?"
He doesn't
He's like,
who?
"What?"
Wait,
He's like, "Oh, my
what?
son?"
Oh, my child. It's
Oh,
like,
my kid.
it's
Oh,
like,
Did
yeah,
he just
yeah,
forget
yeah.
that he exists?
No, I don't think he
Oh.
actually named his son. Did he actually name his kid that?
No.
Or
Hold
was he
on,
just
I'll get
memeing?
it right.
It might have just been a meme. You
No,
know,
it's
Elon
true.
Musk
No,
is the
it's
king
true.
of memes.
No, it's true.
It is his
Yeah,
name?
kid name.
XW4J.com.
So his kid's name is X. Oh, you can't even pronounce this. It's
Kyle.
XAEA12.
I think it's Kyle.
Hey,
I think
Kyle.
he.
Shout out to all
You
the
know,
Kyles
like how
out there.
you know how some people spell Jacob QW47HL.
You know how
but
they
pronounce it Jacob.
You know how they spell Brandon with the O?
Right.
You know what's weird?
Well, that's a word. Brandon.
Brandon.
That's that people.
Yeah,
out there,
I
they
work with a
exist.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Wait, can you guys call me Trev or?
Trev or
Trevor.
Jakub.
Jakub, that's more black, honestly.
Antony. That hurts.
Tony.
That hurts.
It sounds like
Well,
Aunt Tony.
what about my last
Don
Audio?
Audio.
Don.
Don
Audio.
Audio.
I'm gonna call you Don from now on.
Yo, I'm DJ Don Audio. Welcome up, boys. That's actually kind of dope.
Boom, boom,
Don Audio.
Coming at you live, DJ Donadio. Yeah.
This is your
Wait,
chance,
can we
man.
make the lights
Drop
go
it,
strobe?
drop it.
Can we
Yeah,
make the lights go strobe?
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
epilepsy mode active.
You just gotta spam the buttons. Break it down. Come on. I see barely any dancing. Let's get wild in here. This is some weak shit. Come on, you guys can do better.
Just like the weddings I do.
Okay.
I drop it like it's hot.
All right.
What color are we on?
You should have seen. I think it was purple.
That's it, right?
Whoa,
You know
I
what?
look blacker than before.
Hey, you actually kind of do.
Did you see the video of me dropping it like it was hot at that wedding of yours?
I did.
There should be a compilation.
I
of me
did.
just-
There was Instagram footage of the. Yeah, it was on Instagram of the wedding planner from yesterday's wedding. The posted video of you.
Really?
Yeah, on the dance floor.
Oh, tagged by Aperture Alley.
Ew.
Oh, maybe no.
No, it was tagged by my company.
Okay.
But you were not looking. You were not dancing.
Oh,
You were
I
just
was
in the.
dancing. I
You were
was
just in
doing
it.
work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think yesterday you were struggling a little.
I was definitely struggling a little bit with yesterday's wedding. That's true. But all my other ones, I was dropping it. I grinded on Grandma, dude.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold up. You what?
I was dancing.
He grinded on grandma.
Yeah, wait. What was that part?
That's how I get tips.
Does it work?
What kind of tips?
Were you
Yeah.
doing this before or after
He gets
your
his
relationship
tip.
with your ex?
Oh, I never really danced on the dance floor, actually. This is like a relative. I mean, like, I've been doing it, but, like, actually getting, like, up in there, it's pretty new.
Can I say something? I've gotten compliments from brides saying that they love Jacob and that he was the life of the party. And when the videographer is the life of the goddamn
That says
party,
a lot.
it says so much. Who was it I talked to? You did the Elvis wedding for me, right? It was that one, I believe.
I don't remember.
Well, yeah, because I thought Elvis reached out to you for footage.
Oh, no, it wasn't Elvis. It was, but the Shore wedding. Yeah, what's his name? I have his
I
contact.
could've sworn
Nice
it was
guy.
Elvis.
Anyway, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Anyway,
yeah.
whoever talked to me about that, they're like, he was the life of the party. He was on the dance floor. He was dancing. He was getting down. It was just...
That's how I get people to like be charismatic on camera when I'm doing like the dancing footage. First of all, I don't cut the camera during dancing, because if you cut it, then that forces me to have to add transitions in the middle of like really good dancing moments.
Yeah.
Which is just like super obnoxious. I'll have videos, like full weddings, where like during like maybe a 40-minute dance moment, I have like 10 or 11 different cuts, and I'm like, they pan out to be like some of 10 minutes and some of them are like a minute long. And if I have like a bunch of minute-long moments of dancing, that's a bunch of just unnecessary and ugly transitions throughout a video. So I just keep the camera moving the entire time, and I dance with the people to add energy to the camera, and then it gets people to dance on camera and like have fun. So just as far as like editing goes, it's like the best thing to do.
So it
It's-
helps you and makes
I
it
have a
look
lot of
When did I
fun.
ask?
We were talking
about
Man,
it.
you're a real
Brandon.
asshole
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
Brandon.
seriously.
What's your problem? You on something?
I want
you
a
on
hug.
like?
You know what?
Fuck you. No,
Fuck
Do
you
do
and
need a-
your
do you need a
hug.
hug?
not from you.
Well, fuck you too. I was gonna give him a hug, even after all the shit he's been giving us.
You know what, Jacob?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Bring it in.
Over Brandon.
When a
Over
man loves a man.
What's up? Oh, is that? What was that? Oh, it
was
sounded
my
like it was over there. Gosh, yeah. So I love my job. I like dancing. I like grinding on grandma, and I like getting tipped for it. So
Did
hire
grandma
me for your weddings.
appreciate being grinded on?
Oh my god, they love it.
She's probably like, oh my god, I haven't been grinded on since 1982. or
Why?
something.
Why are you grinding on the grandma? Wouldn't it be grinding
hold
on
on,
grandpa?
hold on. Madeline, I do miss you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go to the other camera.
Madeline, I remember you. I do. You might have been in your 50s or 60s. I don't know how old you were.
She doesn't remember you.
She
She's
was
got
quite-
Alzheimer's already.
Listen, she was like older, but not like super old. She was definitely like,
She probably didn't see what you were doing. She didn't have her glasses on.
no, she didn't need glasses. She had
You ever
20/20
got with
vision.
a like?
Oh, this is a great question.
No.
You got with anyone at a wedding?
Oh, that wasn't the where I thought that was going.
Or
I thought he was going to say older woman.
Yeah, me
Wait,
too.
what's your question?
have you ever got with someone at a wedding?
Or an older woman.
No,
Or
no,
both.
no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, sure.
Answer
older
the
woman at a
goddamn
wedding.
question.
So
Meanwhile, your boss is right here. Not one of your bosses.
no,
I'm not his boss.
I haven't like gotten with anyone. However, I have had opportunities.
Really?
I have. Usually I have something else that I have, like I'm doing after weddings where I just like, or I have a long drive. The wedding I did,
He's actually embarrassed.
the wedding I did this weekend, one of them, there was this black woman, totally all up in our shit. Totally. I think she's actually in the video that of me dancing. We left, so we left the venue. Like, I think we were scheduled to like 10 o'clock, but we were done pretty early, so we left. And the bride called us back in because there was like something she wanted like to capture. By the way, wasn't even until like 11, so she actually called us back in for nothing. She was like, "Oh, sorry," but we went back in, and she had the photographer do something else, and there was nothing else for me to do, so I went on the dance floor and started dancing with the groom and like the other people. And the one girl was like, "I thought I would never see you again. Like, are you back for me?" And I was like, "I could be."
That's not what you actually said.
No way.
Dude, I was like, "I could be. Let's go." You know, I was like, "Yeah, we did this." Like, I was
Now she's pregnant.
great. Another one. No, I'm just kidding.
Another
Kidding.
one.
I'm kidding. Hey, Carol, of course, I'm joking.
No, he's not. Do they know?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
The whole detail?
I don't know.
I hope they watch this and they're like, Jacob?
No, they'll be censored.
It is what it is. It is what
It's
it
whole part of the
is.
show. That's
Yeah,
what we
wait.
won't even be
Yeah.
offended.
Yeah, this-
The last part of the show is the advertisement.
Oh my god.
As soon as I said it, boop.
You know what? The this is funny. The advertisement fee. This is Jacob's editing services. You know, I can
want all
censor
of your
anything out of
content
anything. Yeah, I can. We can censor all of your content.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, weddings are great.
So is it gonna
Grandmas are
happen?
great. What?
You know.
Oh, no. I do have her Instagram, though.
No. I'm not saying her. I'm just saying.
I encourage it.
Oh, definitely.
You think
At
so?
some point, yeah, probably. I've gotten pretty close. Of like, there was one time she wasn't even in the wedding party. She was just like a person working there.
I don't count that.
I remember her name.
I don't
You know
count
who I'm
that.
talking about? Oh, you want someone in the
If
wedding
it's
party?
not the bride's sister, it doesn't count.
Yo.
A bridesmaid?
No sister. Like the bride's
No,
sister.
that's the
If it
challenge.
isn't the bride, it doesn't
I
count.
say,
Yo.
if you can't wreck the marriage, no, that could be bad for us. Let's not
Yeah,
do that.
no,
Actually,
Trevor's like, wait, hold on. That's
I
bad for
want-
business.
This
I'm
is all-
just thinking
this
the
is all
groom's gonna
jokes.
be calling me, say, "You son of a bitch! You sent a videographer that ruined my marriage the first fucking day." Like that's not gonna.
I feel like the
Sometimes
first day
I
is
don't
okay.
know if the bride is flirting with me. That's like,
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
Yeah.
I never
You know.
know.
I've been to a lot of weddings. Ryan doesn't flirt.
I never know.
Jacob's like, oh yeah.
There was this one bride. She
Oh,
her
that's.
eyes were
You
very
didn't mean
powerful.
to kiss me. Oh.
Her eyes were very powerful. I was intimidated. She was wonderful. Actually, she sent a night. She texted you privately and was like, Jacob was like the best. He was like the coolest. Can't wait for the.
I get a lot of those.
Oh, really?
I don't get compliments about anyone else the way I do about you.
Don't
That's the truth.
say that. Really?
And it's hands down the truth. I tell them to Eric, but I don't think he always relays them to
He
you.
doesn't. He doesn't tell me any of these. I want to.
I'll make a list at some point.
Really? Will you send them to me?
Yeah.
Guys, I have a reason to live. This is the greatest.
only-
Brides love me.
The other Jacob, I only get one
Suicide's not a
compliment
joke.
about
Enter
him.
the line.
And the compliment is he's easy to find because of his ginger hair. That's literally. And I've heard two brides say that. No joke. I was at a wedding with that Jacob at one point, and I heard the bride say, "Where's our video? Oh, there he is. You can't miss him with his hair." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so
Gingers,
great."
man.
He's a ginger.
Gingers. He's very ginger. He's the coolest dude.
He's not good at picking up women at weddings, but he's really good at picking up food at weddings.
This guy, if you
Expert.
want food, he is the guy. He makes his own bread for when we shoot New Age Fame, which is a TV show that's coming out. He makes bread.
Can I
that's
just
like,
tell you? I worked with him yesterday.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Isn't he
so
the coolest?
much.
Isn't he the dopest?
love him. He is just. He's great.
I really fucked him up the other day.
You're great,
Did you?
Donadio.
No, so are you, Brandon.
I did.
Do you
I really
know
fucked him
at
up.
all who they're talking about?
Nope.
I really
Some
fucked
ginger?
him up. Hold on, wait.
No,
This
yeah,
is really
there-
bad.
There is a ginger because I don't think the audience is going to know who you're talking about either.
Just a guy named.
Just imagine Ed
there's a ginger
Sheeran,
guy.
but slightly not as attractive.
That's
Yo,
a line
you're
in the
so
movie. No. That's a line in the show. That,
Sus.
what?
Trevor sus.
No. Truly,
Someone commented
in the show. I shouldn't even talk about it. Anyway, he's not gonna take offense to that because it's funny. But
Oh.
he was moving out of his office. This is bad, guys. This is bad. We're moving out of the office, and I had my friend help me. I'm not gonna say my friend's name. I do love my friend. This friend has fucked me up a lot of times, but this time was bad. This was bad. We had to move out of. I don't know if you know what Jacob's like place looked like, but we had to get a organ and a piano out of like a second floor building. There was an elevator, so like it wasn't the end of the world.
I've been to his apartment.
No, his office.
Oh, I've never been to
in
his office.
Wellington.
I've been to his apartment. but-
So we got the piano out, no problem. We actually like got it back to his house. We went to his house. We dropped off all the stuff. We went our separate ways. I had to drop my friend off at a gas station to pick up cigarettes. While I did that, I went and got us food at Burger King, which was disgusting, by the way.
Burger King.
Burger King is not the way.
Stop with our sponsorship, bro. What the
Burger King was never
King
going to
was-
sponsor
You don't
us.
know?
Yo.
We don't know. Anyway,
I like their Oreo milkshakes, though.
so
I want him to try the Impossible Whopper. I've heard good things about that.
Wait,
it is
how-
actually not that bad.
I have a
It's not that
question.
bad.
How is it possible?
Just a lot
oh,
of
that
meat.
was really funny. That was a good one.
I think
mean-
he's actually.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
He
serious.
He made
You
it
don't know what the
funny.
Impossible Burger is?
How is it possible?
It's just not meat.
It's not made of meat. It's impossible. But it's a burger.
But it's real.
But it's impossible
But
that
it's
not
plant
meat.
based.
But it's real.
You're right. I don't know.
It's possible.
This is
It's
past
possible.
I don't know
my
how
pay
we're
grade.
still possibly having this conversation. Anyway.
So my friend that I dropped off at the gas station when I picked him up.
I think we're boring the rest of the guys. But
Are you guys bored? We all have our own stories.
No, I'm getting comfortable. Keep on talking, you bitch.
I'm in my own world half the time.
Right, understood.
wait, are you just talking to yourself in your head?
I guess. You know, I'm just thinking. I really want a rematch on the arm wrestling, but lefty.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm not gonna be good with that. But I don't think you would either,
with
would
the
you?
dad or with him?
With you.
You wouldn't be good left-handed though, would you?
No,
Yeah, he would.
He's dominant left-handed.
No, I'm dominant right hand.
Long story short, we broke his organ.
Yeah, sorry, interrupted.
That's it. That's the end of the story. I'm just going to fast forward. My friend broke his organ. I felt really bad. You think you could win with Trevor again in left arm?
It's
I
too
think
dark.
left-handed.
It's too dark.
I think
No, we won't do it now.
I think you could win
I
too,
kind of
though.
want to.
I think
I kind of want to try
I
though.
think we have enough content for this episode. I want to see you do that though. I want a rematch.
He's gonna win though.
I want to do it. I
Is that
wanna
what
try.
you need? You just need to win?
Yes.
Then do it with his
I
dad.
need to win in life. No, I'm gonna lose. I
But
said I
it's,
want to
no,
win.
his right hand is his.
Yeah, but he's got that old man strength still.
Yeah,
I'll be
no,
honest.
no, trust me. Like, and anyone who's like older than me, like, I'm gonna pretty much lose to. Like, anyone like,
older than you.
you know what? Anyone who's like 10 years older than me. That's got 10 plus years older.
No, my dad is very strong, and he doesn't look it. But
Challenge.
you got to realize it's like 30 years of doing like manual labor.
Exactly.
You know-
That is like a strength that is like, that really does get you strong.
Yeah.
God.
You might be. You could probably take Uncle Chris.
No.
Oh fuck! Why'd you say it's happening?
Yep, I know.
What?
100%. You said that my uncle's gonna pull up.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
Let's see it happen. I'm gonna
It's-
get my ass kicked, but you know.
Definitely.
I say we
This
take.
man
I
is
say we
jacked.
take the van to a place where we can set
Bring it-
this up.
Yeah.
And just watch me get my ass kicked in arm wrestling back to back to back to
I
back.
say we do it better.
My uncle's jacked. He would definitely fucking. that'd be quite the arm wrestle.
I would love to do it again with you, but like I think if we're both using our right hand, our right arm,
Mhm.
I think it's going to be the same thing as last time, where one of us will give up. It'll probably be me because at some point I'm like, why are we doing this when we're just at a dead heat? That's why I gave up. I could have gone longer, but it wouldn't change the
Yeah,
result.
yeah. I get it.
But if we go left hand, I'm not. Unless you're going to be substantially weaker on your left arm. I know I am. I can't. It's not going to.
He texted me just now. The friend I was just talking about.
Hmm.
Just now. What are
You know
the
what,
odds? He just
Brandon?
knows.
I also want to arm wrestle you because it's been a while since we have.
This is a fighting episode.
But I want to arm wrestle someone.
Let's get a
right now. I
ring.
just
Let's
wanna,
get like a.
That's what I'm
just need
thinking.
a
Like
ring.
I think instead of arm wrestling, why don't we make this like a little bit
Yo,
better?
you ever watch
You get
in
yourself punched.
Cartoon Network? There was like a TV show of like thumb wrestling.
Oh yeah, thumb
And-
wrestlers.
but,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
with the
I know
mask?
Exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
Bro,
Oh wait.
I had
remember
a
that.
couple of like those masks for like your thumb.
Oh, like a thumb puppet.
Yeah,
That
but
is
like it was
such
actually.
a marketing scam. Right there.
I have
that
like
is-
10 of them.
I can't believe we bought something like that.
You have 2 Kirby's.
And those are worth $700 each now. So who's
Your
laughing?
Kirby's $700.
So I bought it at $200. Everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck do you do that?" And then I bought a second one at $200.
Because he didn't want
And then-
them to
When
be
was
alone.
this?
Oh yeah, I didn't want the first one to be alone.
They
so I
do
bought a
talk to each
second
other.
one. Yep, you know.
No, I have a
Exactly.
Furby. He's so old
No,
though. that
Kirby.
Is it Kirby? What's Kirby?
You don't know what Kirby is? The little pink puffball Kirby?
I know what a Kirby is.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Furbies.
No,
I
no.
don't give a fuck about your fur ball.
Well, it's worth. They're each worth $700 now.
the big
so-
ones.
Yeah.
The big ones
no,
you
Wait,
know.
wait, guys, can we get back on track here?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Arm wrestling.
No, I was sorry. I was about to really say something funny.
What?
Can we get back on track now? Moments that you thought you were going to get in trouble, was what your original topic,
Oh
whatever
my
the fuck it was.
God.
Because we
Oh
never
my
finished
God.
that.
Did we never finish
He
that?
said, he said his.
I was just, no, I said one. I was wondering if you guys had any
I
stories.
say
like
we
that.
should
I thought
finish
was
that
actually-
topic, and then that should
Do
be
you
the end
have
of the show.
No,
Something you
I don't.
ever got caught for?
No, I don't.
Or should have gotten caught, yeah.
Nothing you should have gotten caught for
No, I don't.
ever
No.
Okay,
in
well,
your entire life?
No.
I
Never,
guess
like,
not. I guess he
Did a
has.
thing
No.
at any time in your life?
No.
What a boring
Like
life.
stole from like Oprah or like
Stole
like a
from-
store?
What do you
or,
steal
like,
from Oprah?
I love Oprah.
I do love
I
Oprah.
love me some Oprah.
I do.
How about you, Trev?
I was thinking about this the whole episode. And
He needs the whole episode to come up with an idea.
well, because truthfully, I was thinking, and I didn't really have an obvious answer.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a couple I'll say. One, me and back when I was like 18 years old, maybe 17, 18 years old.
Okay.
Me and Eric
Oh,
were in my car. My first car is a BMW.
Wow.
It's a very nice car.
Money.
It was
Okay.
2004 BMW.
Still
but,
money.
and
cute.
You're gay.
fuck.
Oh.
Anyway, we were doing about 155 on Route 80.
Oh
Oh
God.
shit!
I was driving him.
Who was driving?
I
You
was
were
driving.
Wow.
Like, at that speed, first off, one mistake, you're pretty much dead. Second, a police officer saw us. That's not, oh, you're getting a ticket. That's, you're getting arrested. Like,
Yeah.
now, we were fine. We didn't get caught. There was nothing. However, the only time I can think that I almost legitimately did get caught is I did run from the cops once. So I was on Route 15.
He's here, guys. He's right here. We're not harboring him.
He's harboring us. Remember, episode 1.
That's true. I was on Route 15 coming south.
Okay.
And you know how Route 15 has tons of cops on it all the time?
Yeah.
Like in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. So I was, again, in the BMW. It was a bad first car for me. And I was probably only doing like 65 or 70, but it's like 55 or something there. I slowed down when I saw the cop. I was
Didn't
looking in my
matter?
rearview mirror. He pulls out. But I'm a decent bit ahead to the point, and this is the only time I do this. Like, normally I just slow right down. I'd rather be the person that slows down, pulls over before he even tries to pull me over. So I'm like, very respectful about it, get away with it, 'cause I'm very good at talking myself out of a ticket.
Mhm.
However, this time I was like, I got
him.
this.
Oh yeah.
I stepped on it. I'm weaving in and out of traffic. I'm going
Are the
100.
lights on?
Lights are on. I'm going 130 miles per hour at least. And I'm just like, I need to get off the highway. I need
You
to
take a
get
back
off the
road on
highway.
15?
So I didn't want to get off the next exit because it's too obvious almost. Where you don't want to get off that exit because they're going to check that immediately. But I got so far ahead, he didn't see my license plate. We were too far apart. I saw him pull out, and as soon as he pulled out, I was
You were
gone.
like, God damn it, here we go.
Like, I'm pretty sure my car was faster than his. I was gone. I got off the second exit, and I just hit back roads. And that was the last I ever saw of him.
Good job.
But that is probably the closest and most
job.
exhilarating because I'm like in paranoia.
See, now that's something. That's something right
That's
there.
pretty good.
But
Yeah,
see,
no.
I had a silver BMW sedan. So it was a fast
it
car,
blends
but
in.
it blends in.
Yeah, it
so like
blends in
I just
so
had to
It
get
wasn't like red or like.
No,
yeah.
it blends in. It looks like your standard sedan.
That's my
Yeah,
not
I've
my
never
dream
done that.
car, but like BMW, like.
That
one
car
that-
was a pain in the ass maintenance wise. For a
Yeah.
first car, it cost a lot of money to maintain.
Or
It had
R8,
issues.
R8 is.
But
one
it
of
was
my
a fast
favorite
car, and it was all-wheel drive, so it was great in the snow, and it handled amazingly.
Okay.
I missed that car.
What happened to it?
I
Crash?
traded it in when I got my first good car in a way, but I regret that. It's a decision I regret to this day because I bought it for $8,000. I traded in like less than 2 years later for like $1,500 at the dealership, and I should just kept it. I should have paid the $1,500 to get as a deposit for my new car. I should have kept that BMW. I may have still had it to this day. I liked it. I love that car.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I regret that.
That was rough.
Jacob?
I mean, I told my grandma story. I don't really have any like near getting caught. I've never really done anything.
Something like that. Like I kind of have like when we all had it. Like our parents, you go to a restaurant, whatever, and they're like, you're like 15, but you still kind of look young, and they're like, oh, can we have 2 adults and a child?
Really having that? That's not. I
Oh,
don't think it's
wow.
That's probably like the only thing I
But
have.
I have a question.
How devious.
It's similar, but it's slightly different. And you're not going to have this story most likely, so it's okay. But have you ever been caught having sex, or
Oh, don't ask me
being-
that.
or-
God damn it.
or being intimate with yourself? Let me
Oh,
put it
God
that way.
damn it. Don't ask
Oh,
me
with
that.
yourself. Oh,
God damn it. Target.
Donadio, do you have that answer?
Oh, yeah. I get caught all the time. You know me. I'm doing it all the time. Every single day, I got a woman back at the house. So you guys know how it is.
Jacob?
You guys know how it is. It's great. That should be on your shirt.
I got caught fucking in a Target parking lot once.
Oh,
I got busted fucking in
Who'd you get busted by?
a cops.
wait. Who got busted first? Did
I
me
mean-
bust you? Or did you,
That was the best joke.
you busted?
So,
good.
so I was parked in the very back next to like a giant mound of dirt in a like construction vehicle in the back of the Target parking lot. We were already like doing it, and I see a flashlight come up from behind
Never a
me,
good thing.
bare ass. Like,
Ass was out.
Was her ass the target?
no, my ass was out.
Or were you expecting more and paying less?
So
Was your ass shiny enough
so
to
of course I
reflect
see
the
a
flashlight back?
flashlight and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So I like turn my car on, roll down the window, and my dumb ass goes, howdy, officer.
Oh,
I've never
my
heard
God.
the end of it. I mean, I don't talk to that ex anymore, but that was like the biggest
No,
thing.
my
that
question is
they
the
told
cop
everybody.
cool about it for the most
The
part?
cop was cool. The cop was just like, just go home. I was like, thank you.
He probably, especially in like that mall area.
Like, how old are you? You know, I was like 18. You know, like
So
he really didn't care that much. I'm sure he catches a lot of people doing that, which is
sure.
why. That was.
That's why I need a van with curtains.
Jacob, you know what you should have said?
What?
So, officer, what do you think?
No,
No, that's like straight up. No.
I would, officer, you come here often.
So,
Because apparently I'm not.
Officer, I
So-
think we can. I think we can come
Did
to
you
an
ever finish?
understanding here.
Did you finish?
That was the end of the night.
Look, officer, you busted me. I didn't bust yet, so
Mind your fucking business.
Officer, if you want, you can get a piece of her too right now, and just
No,
my
we don't
God,
sexualize
no.
females here.
Oh, that's where we crossed the line.
Yes.
I meant him fucking Jacob.
Yeah, of
God,
course.
Brandon.
We're
Duh.
sexualizing men, and that's assuming he was with a girl.
oh my God,
Were you?
Brandon, you're so fucked up.
Were you?
I was with someone of the female gender. Yes.
I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it.
What are you about to say? Are you about to get this canceled?
100%.
I don't think we said anything. Oh, I think-
Okay, well,
Won't
let's
say
just
it.
move on from
Well,
it then.
well, okay. Who
Well,
else? Were we with someone?
Yeah, I
one
mean,
person
it's
answered.
that was my answer. I got busted doing it in the Target parking lot. Sorry, Aunt Carol, Uncle Chris. It did happen.
No, I don't.
They're so proud.
No, I don't.
He's never been caught. He's never been caught.
Oh, that's
'Cause he's still a
anticlimactic.
virgin.
Yeah, I know, right?
Trevor?
But he already.
Have you?
So-
Do you have any? Have you ever been
Oh,
caught,
that.
Trevor? You ever have like sex horror stories?
Not really. Not been
You
caught.
ever like?
Well,
You ever have
okay.
a girl like throw up while she's like giving you a blowjob? Or
Yes. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
that
hear
was good. That was good.
No, he
That was-
knew that though. That wasn't fair. That did happen.
I don't know the story.
Okay, it starts off by someone sucking your dick, and
And
then they
then
throw up on you.
Yeah, I was
No,
about
but
to
like-
say, like
The only good thing it was in the shower.
okay, that's.
Oh, could she
as
not
bad.
breathe?
Gag
I
reflex?
wish that person didn't breathe.
Whoa!
Shit.
Whoa! All right. Well,
Wait, but like, did she like pull out?
No,
and, like,
this is what it was. Well, yes, to answer your question,
Okay.
but the truth is,
Set the mood. Let me.
she was just terrible with all things sexual, and I would literally be lucky to get a blowjob once a year.
Is this the?
You can ask your question.
No, is this like your first ex? Was this?
Yeah, this is
Damn.
yeah. So
Because she was cheating on you the whole time. She didn't need you, right? Was she the one that? You was...
yeah, it was that one. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. But yeah, that was not a great moment.
Are they together still?
So
fuck 'em.
I'll be completely honest here. I chose at some point. It was like getting close to 4 years ago, where I was just like, I'm not looking her up. I don't want to know anything. It's way past it. I could give a shit. But as far as I know, I do believe they're still together. I think they're married.
Good for them.
She got married. I think 2 or 3 months after me and her broke up, after a 2-year relationship.
Good for her.
Big red flag. Big red flag.
Good for her.
You know what? The way I look at it is, especially since I'm married and very well moved on and everything,
Good for you.
I don't wish her any ill will.
Of course. We will never do that. Ever. Why would we? Why would we?
Fine. See, look, okay, I'm going to prove something now. I'm not a pussy. Fuck her. She can go die in a fucking hole. I don't give a shit about you. We did not break up in a good way. So fuck you. Hope you die. There we go.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not a pussy like other
Whoa,
people.
whoa, whoa.
But no one would ever
No, no,
talk
no.
shit about
No. Look, even
their
if someone,
ex during a podcast when they knew and they edited everything, right? They would never do that.
look.
Right,
look.
Jacob? We would never do that. Right,
Oh my.
I feel like
Jacob? Answer the fucking question, bitch.
It's okay.
I'm sorry if this is very loud, but would we ever do that? The voice crack too. That was crazy.
thank you for watching the Reality Rejects.
No.
I thought that was like
We're not
a
ending. No.
God damn it.
We're not ending. We're not getting out of that. Oh my god, I thought I did it again.
Oh.
I thought I did it again. It's very hard to hold on to
It's
that.
a-
I need like.
Do you have something to like present here?
No, I just meant we're not ending it like that. And you know why? You know why?
I feel like you're gonna sing with your glasses on.
Because he wants to be the. You want to be the.
Ooh.
No, I just start
Yeah.
like.
Sing.
I gotta start singing.
Is there something you want to say?
Take me home. Take me home. Take me home.
Take me home.
Just take me home.
Take me home.
Take me home. Take me home.
West Virginia.
Thank you very much.
Elvis?
Maybe. Oh my god, I keep
Elvis,
dropping him.
Can we do a little? Fine. What are we singing here?
Take me
Jailhouse
home.
Rock.
Take me home.
To the place I belong,
Oh my god.
West Virginia.
Mama.
Take me home,
Country
roads.
God, I'm glad that we could bless people with that. Was that what you wanted from us, Donadio?
You know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Is that where
Maybe
you want to
now.
end it?
Fine, let's sing them
know-
out. What's another song?
Well, we gotta plug our shit.
Fine,
You're
plug the
right.
shit, then we sing them out.
All right, my name is Jacob Kelly. You can
Uh-huh.
follow me here on social media and all these places. I'm just gonna rush through this shit because there's no reason to waste my time or your time. Just go follow me, Brandon.
Follow my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all right here. Also subscribe to our YouTube and TikTok. You know, we got to
Wait,
plug.
did you say TikTok? It literally
TikTok.
TikTok.
No,
it
we
sounded
TikTok.
like you said TikTok.
I'm sorry.
We have a TikTok. We have a
on the
TikTok.
clock.
Donadio?
I promise I'll try and keep him alive till next episode.
Oh, you fucking whore.
Gerald. His name's Gerald. Trevor.
Okay. I thought we already had Gerald, but
No, this one's Gerald.
okay, whatever. I'll take your word for it. You can find me on all social media, pretty much Dr. Trippy Trev on YouTube, and I'm going to really try to improve my camera quality for next episode because I look like I'm out of the 1990s.
Oh, wait. If you see our logo, our good friend edited that, made that. Follow his Instagram below. We're going to put it in the description. Please do
True.
that.
Okay.
Thank you for watching The Reality Rejects. We are every Friday at 6 o'clock. That is when we are posting each episode. I hope you enjoyed today.
Like,
boys.
subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
Boys,
please
let's
subscribe.
sing them out. I hope.
50K in a year. Come on, please.
Don't
50K.
beg. Just
No, no.
produce good enough content
Of
to get to
course,
that
but
point.
50K.
What are we singing out with?
Creeper.
In case I don't see
man.
you, good afternoon, good ening, good night.
It's
Hit
I
it
got
with it.
99 problems in a bit.
day.
Bitch ain't one.
Woo! I got nine. I don't know.
Now
Wait, what do
It's
you
been
the
a
end
long
is near.
We have too many songs going on.
So I face
the final countdown.
It's the final